Hello, hello, THL. It's Sunday Showdown. I'm some guy named Saku that is operator for today. Want to welcome my two wonderful casters here tonight. We got Dollar Bills and my Anadon. How you guys doing tonight?
Hello, hello. Excited to be here. We have a fantastic match lined up and then some awesome battlegrounds as well. But why don't we tell them about this first match we got? Dollar Bills, what are we looking at?
Oh, we are looking at a Black Conference slugfest between McBanterface of Team Hype Horizon and No Glocko of Team Swagoy. And it is currently sitting at 8-6 in Hype Horizon's favor with 3 matches completed. It's been 0-3s and 3-1s back and forth. So we'll see. But this is going to be the battle of the top 25 legend here. Just looking at as these two folks come online here, I can see that there's 21 and 24 legend already. So
Yeah,
I
probably not an unfamiliar matchup so far this season.
right.
I would think, and both of these players sitting at the top of their teams, standings. In pro there are no seeds per se, but you get your seed based on your record. And these are the 2-1 seeds here: 3-0 for Banter, and 3-1 for No Glocko on the season. So both of those players are going to try to continue that fantastic season so far. We'll see which one is going to come out on top.
And so, to going into battle with these two contestants, these two gladiators, McBanterface bringing the Face Hunter, Garrote Rogue, and Delete Warlock, the Shadow Priest being banned away. And No Glocko is going to be rocking the Handlock, Garrote Rogue, and Alignment Druid. So, all with a Fell Demon Hunter being banned away. So, it looks like the only thing these two folks really agree on is Garrote Rogue. Both not worthy of being banned, but worthy of being brought. What do you think about that, Mayanadon?
Yeah, I mean, not too surprising. We've seen Garrote Rogue kind of become the popular bring, having a lot of success in Master Tours and as well as those qualifiers. And not too surprising to see some of the top players here bringing it. Not for the faint of heart. Definitely a lot of skill testing with that deck, but if you can pilot it correctly, it can do some wonderful things. And then those other two, they both kind of agree on Warlock, and that's not surprising either. Just the build slightly different. One more of that hand base with the Anatherons and the Battlemaster kind of trying to finish things off that way. And the other one more focused on those Mithril Rods. We've seen a lot of people start favoring the Mithril Rods and the Mana Feeder Pantheras, just trying to cycle the deck a little bit faster and discount and do some wacky things that way rather than get those cheeky Battlegrounds finishers. But overall, not too different. It comes down to how those tech cards line up in that matchup very often.
Yeah, and just a little bit more threat dense, I would say. The Hand Warlock is with the pair of
Yes.
Goldshire Knolls at the top end, that Anatheron you were talking about, and but less, but that's all in place of Cycle. So it seems like what I would call the Delete Warlock is really just a different. It's not that. What is it, like 6 cards different? Goldshire Knolls, Mana Feeder Pantheras, and Mithril Rods, and that's the big. If you take out the hand stuff and then you put in those cards I just said, you've changed gears. Then
Yeah,
there
it's
you
like
go.
it's like four it's like 4 cards or 5 cards different. Yeah, actually I think with the Mortal Coil maybe 6 cards difference like you said, but um yeah, so and the changes aren't too crazy. It's a little bit of top end that's gone in one end, and on the other it's a little bit more of that cycle potential with that rod. I mean, people have been talking about Octobot and how powerful that is. Mithril Rod's just Octobot on a stick, essentially.
Right.
Um, Especially with this deck, I mean, you're running so much draw. The backfires, you play a Mithril Rod, and the next turn you backfire, you've already gotten the 4 draws you need. Uh, it's pretty wild when it does get going. And those final 2 decks is that aggressive hunter for McBanterface. Also sort of one of those fourth choices for a lot of lineups, especially if you're trying to do that aggressive thing, which we saw Banter sort of building with that Shadow Priest as well. And then for No Glocko, a little bit of another one of those favorites towards the higher end of ladder I've seen is that Miracle Druid, that Celestial Alignment Druid. Just trying to go crazy towards the late game and win that way. and cycle into that Cthulhu lethal, or just a big Cenarian ward with the Solar Eclipse turn later on, or even just like a big Best in Shell and some of those aggressive matchups can just end the game. So we'll see if they're able to ramp into that, or if Banter's able to get underneath when we get started here.
Yeah, I'm always interested to see how this druid goes, because there's always a chance if you celestial align a warlock in particular. Sometimes it turns out the warlock, especially with that, if they can then activate a ruined mithril rod or something really insane, it's like, oh, they just have a better celestial alignment deck than you have. They just more so with the handlock, because Gulcher no, but Flesh Giant still immediately becomes free, at least, and the Bloodshard Bristlebacks can become free and stuff like that. Sorry, Saku, I think I stepped on you.
Yeah, it's okay. I was just letting you guys know that they're challenged up now and ready to rock and roll. So we'll just have to wait for some eyeballs here to pop up. And so for our viewers, we got No Glockos, who's going to be at the bottom of the screen, with McBanterface at the top. No Glockos can be our one to click on.
Gosh, I'm looking at these Garrote Rogues, and they are card for card, 30 for 30, exactly the same. This is the one of Foxy Fraud. I'm perpetually, I guess it makes sense. You only need one because there's not a ton of stuff to really combo with it. Really just Swindle, of course, the big standout, but and Prize Plunderer technically, but Brain Freezes maybe, but a lot of times those things will get discounted by those Octobots you were talking about. So I'm just surprised to see one Foxy Fraud, but I thought that was going to be a 2 of in every rogue list till the end of time.
I mean, it turns out, when you're just trying to cycle your deck and do crazy things, sometimes Foxy Fraud's too slow. When you're only those combo cards aren't as plentiful, you get a nice Swindle or something like that. But the other, and like you said, the Brain Freeze, the Prize Plunder. But in this deck, you're just getting enough value as is. Sometimes it's just extra.
Yeah, and on the same vein, if you told me that Jandis Barov wasn't going to be good enough to make it into rogue lists, I would have laughed and laughed.
Yeah, what a world we live in now. But it looks like we are in, and it is gonna be for No Glocko, that Garrote Rogue, and for Banter, that Hunter. Not too surprised to see the Hunter come out first. I think in pretty good matchups here overall. And No Glocko with a good read, bringing out the Rogue first. I think one of the better matchups, besides obviously the Mirror being a 50-50 between that Handlock and the Hunter. I think this is definitely the one you'd rather see.
I will have comments for you once I successfully begin spectating. Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, yes. Okay, so we are looking at a pretty slow start here for Banter, but a lot of potential damage with that Felmaw in a couple turns, and then Mankrik, of course. We have a nice curve going, let's say, and then Kodoban, an interesting option with that Mankrik in hand. Gonna go with that in the end, especially when you already have a Wrangler to start pulling those Rhinos out. For No Glocko now, it's just a game of wait. We could go for an early prep Shroud. It might be premature. Can just wait it out. But it looks like we're gonna just get that Octobot online. There's not very many answers, if any, available for that Hunter deck. Let me take a quick look to answer that so early.
Like to knock it off the board? Yeah, there's nothing that's gonna.
The deal, aim shot is only 3. We were only at 2 mana. Yeah, so nothing that we could answer it cleanly. And that is going to mean that it will survive for some discounts here, and we get that discount going onto a Kazakis, which is going to be pretty nice to play next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Now, classically, I feel like Kazakis, and obviously you're seeing the selection right now. Are they taking the 1? Is it the 1
golem? We haven't played it yet. We just got a big discount.
Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha.
Play it the next turn, yeah. So now I would imagine we're probably going to play it here. Although there is some interesting options. Not anything too crazy. Could go for a Secret Passage into something. Prize Plunder being an option, though. If we do want to go for a Foxy Fraud like Og Merchant, it does feel like wasting a lot of resources, though, in this deck. without the big cards yet.
And listening to GMs, there's a risk with not at this early, but there's a risk with Secret Passage and getting cards that stick in your hand.
Yeah, absolutely. Feels a little early to rip it.
Yeah.
So gonna go with that Kazakis, and it looks like I believe we went for we went for 5 cost, it looks like. And it's going to be deal 3 to 2. Could have had a copy of that as well, I believe. But choosing to go for the board control option here into the Hunter makes a lot of sense. Gonna have to wait an extra turn, though, to play that. So have to find some answers to this board here. Banter, with a couple of options, could try to look for something with the tracking and maybe slow down the opposing turn. With a Cult Neophyte, we see that there's not too much in the way of spells in the hand, just that Secret Passage. But could be thinking about that. Certainly. Ooh, couple of interesting options here. Truim Crescent is a nice one to set up eventually with that Rhino that we know we're going to get with that War Song. So could see, that Cult Neophyte with the True Aim allow for some removal as well. And, we'll still have a swing available when it comes to that Rhino turn in a couple turns. Probably going to see that Kotobe next turn, then maybe that War Song into a Rhino eventually. We'll see. A couple of options available there for Banter. But now, just going to make that trade.
Yeah, I was just going to say, would he end up trading the Mankrik into Kazakis there, but he ended up doing it.
Care to make a wager, friend?
Yeah, already at 24 is an interesting one because 24 is that sort of threshold for this deck for the Garrote Rogue.
Yep.
So, making that trade maybe is less important at this point, but wanting to forego some of that damage for now and get that value trade in, I can definitely see an argument for that. And that freeze or that Neophyte coming in play there could have potentially seen a different option there for Noglako there to get a better clear, but ends up still getting a nice clear and freezing off the board here.
Now, does the Neophyte attack if it's frozen with the True Aim? I can't remember.
That's
I
a
believe
good
it
question.
does. I believe
think
it does.
so, yeah.
It's like it's not exactly the same as being able to silence your own frozen minion.
Yeah.
But the
green rag. Yep.
Mhm.
How are you doing, dollar bills? You good?
I'm just a dude over here,
Hanging
just
out.
doing my best. I'm trying
that.
real hard, and I'm hopefully I'm not blowing up Saku's heads-up display with just a bunch of dollar bills has signed in, dollar bills has unsigned in, dollar bills has signed in, dollar bills has unsigned in.
Oh no.
It's all good. It's all good, man.
All right, yeah, I was gonna say that looked like a nice clear there, as well as getting that taunt in the way. But with that Rhino in hand, gonna be able to deal some damage here. Actually, very nicely. You can trade it in, overkill, deal that 2 damage with the greater golem, and then swing in with the weapon, take that 3. But then deal another 6 damage to the face is pretty good result when we're already below that 24 threshold.
Yep.
At this point, I think we don't care too much about our health total that much. We're just trying to end the game before they get to that.
That's right. And knowing that Noglako's only got 2 cards left is really another indicator you might be doing a little bit something right.
Yeah, and actually this play much better. I thought we were 1 mana short, but this way better allows the Rhino to survive as well as get that damage going.
Yep.
Oh, I got here just in time to see that Divine Shield
yes.
on the Rhino True Aim Crescent combo. That was nasty.
Yeah, with that Divine Shield picked up there off the top was quite a play. And there is finally that field contact we have been desperately waiting for. Gets a brain freeze as well, and a Cult Neophyte to combo with a Shadow Step. And we're starting to go here for Noglocko. Finally able to find some draw. Another Shadow Step picked up. Could finish off the turn with a Shadow Step on that field contact to continue doing some things maybe next turn if needed, because I think we might very well need it. Discounts on their spells at this point probably not as valuable as that field contact, I would think. So I'd be surprised if we don't see it Shadow Step here.
I wonder if there's a thought to Shadow Step the field contact right now to try to.
Yeah,
Although
that's what I was saying. Yes.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were saying the Neophyte again.
No. Neophyte. We don't care about the discount of or the cost on spells right now. We've already done that, twice at this point. It's not going to make too much of a difference. I much rather have the field contact to follow up for next turn, because we need to draw the rest of our deck pretty much at this point for the rogue here.
Gosh, a 5-mana aimed shot is so awkward. Hey, look, another 5-mana aimed shot, still awkward. And the ability for McBanterface to actually develop anything is only Barak Kodobane because of those mana taxes.
Yeah, and not hitting the Mancrick as well. The Olgra is a little bit of a low roll there for Banter as well. So saying, I just got to go face. I can't trade anymore. This needs to end next turn. I believe setting up lethal here with aim shot. That's 7 damage with 1. We have enough mana to do 2 of them, so that's 6 plus the 6. So that's 12 damage just from the double aim shot. So setting up lethal next turn, even with the board clear. So this has to be the end of the game.
It's go time, and this is one of those turns where Glocko's got to go. This is one of those things where you can get roped to death if you're not careful. But then again, if you're not careful, you can mess up your combo and not win the game.
This is the turn. Has to be here. We have the Octobot as well, so this is 100% the chance here. Does get that Aug Merchant as well to get things started. Gets the discount on the Swindle. We're gonna see that. Oh, and then here's the other Aug Merchant. So, gonna probably
wait. Is this prep Swindle or? Yeah, we can't spend the Garrote yet, right? We want to make sure that we set up to draw all the fleet.
Think maybe, we need to go in on the Garrotes here. Yeah, so gonna go in here with this one and hope that we find them off of these Swindles.
And it's got to be
going
right
all
now.
Yeah, it has to be right now. This is the game.
I'm
not able to do it. Just not enough mana, not enough time.
Aim shot, quick shot, hero power, that'll do it. Or double aim shot, that works too.
Yep, that's exactly it. Double aim shot, hero power does it. That's the math we were doing last turn. Exact lethal. From hand, didn't need the board anymore, and that is game 1 going to Banter. Good math there. And the Hunter gets its win in, not too surprising. What do you think McBanterface brings next here?
I mean, I have to assume that Glocko is going to keep throwing this rogue until it wins. So I would assume that you bring the rogue because you think it has a good matchup into either Warlock or Shaman, because I would sort of expect those to be very popular. So I wonder if Banter just goes for the mirror and just sees if see if he can draw field contact better than Glocko could that game. It sounded like. One of the key skills.
The risk here for Banter going that rogue is that Druid being around. I think if you go that rogue into that Druid, you're not too excited about that, but we'll see.
Do you think Glocko switches off the rogue? I guess if Glocko expects the rogue to come, maybe switch to the Druid.
I think that might potentially happen. We saw Glocko, I think, get the Q that they were looking for. It just did not manage to get there in time. Hunter just being a little too aggressive. And now, so Glocko switching off to the Warlock, actually. Hoping to beat up this rogue. This matchup really just comes down to who's able to get through the deck faster and end the game. The rogue does not have good answers for those big giants or anything. Just can freeze them for a turn.
Yeah, and Glocko's Warlock in particular has bonus Knolls, bonus Anetheron, so just able to potentially cheat out stuff because Rogue has the ability to kind of go wide, sort of incidentally with a bunch of 1 health, 2 health kind of stuff. When Warlock does that, it's like a Cult Neophyte and then a Goldshire Knoll, or a Cult Neophyte and then a Flesh Giant, right? A Cult Neophyte and then a Netheron. It's a big.
Job's done.
Oh boy, what a hand for McBanterface here. Not the hand you want to start with, but maybe he could amount to something with a couple of extra cards. Not too many options there for him. But Glocko just going to do the Warlock thing, tap on 2.
It is funny. Garrote is the card that wins you the game, but you want it to be card number like 28 in your deck. If you could stack the deck. If you could put the cards in any order, Garrote would be somewhere where it gets discounted by an Octobot, maybe card number 17 or something like that. Just not in the opening hand is what I'm saying.
Yeah, certainly not. And had an option there to go for that prep swindle just to get things going. Feels a little awkward, but was one option there. Gonna just wait it out a little bit longer.
Here for the tour?
And it looks like Touch of the Nathrazim coming in to hand for Nuglako. And of course, just setting up, if there is no backfire on 3, then we can always tour guide to free hero power. And now it is go time. Here's that prep swindle you were talking about coming down for 3 draws.
Yeah,
And
first
with a
field
Shadow Step in hand,
contact.
no risk.
Yeah, first field contact coming down. Like you said, with that Shadow Step, the risk not there. Finding the other one off the top 2, so he doubly safe. And now going to be able to start setting things up now that the Octobot was picked up as well.
So with a hand size of 7, obviously a Netheron not in hand right now, but this is the activation that is going to drive the cost of Flesh Giants even lower, but still 6, still costs 6, so can't do the old 2 nerfs ago Flesh Giant on 4 anymore. Gonna have to hang out here with some Cult Neophytes. But Cult Neophytes are great to get back with Ray's dead. Just throwing them out there.
Yeah. So no Glocko going for the Neophyte, potentially the Blood Mage here. Could alternatively go for Tour Guide, maybe Mortal Coil on top of that.
I'm interested in this Thalnos. I guess you don't really need the spell damage at any point. Your Soul Rends are big enough, and your touches of the Nathrazim and Mortal Coils and such are generally speaking big enough. I'm just so yeah, I guess just spending all the mana.
Yeah, I was surprised we didn't see the Null that turn. 4 is a little bit harder for the Rogue to deal with cleanly without just taking some damage. That 4 health.
I wonder.
And we had that 3-cost Null we could have paired with the Tour Guide maybe. But I do like getting that Neophyte down, so I see an argument there. Getting that Neophyte really slowing down that turn, knowing they just play, Shadow Step the field contact, slow down their turn by a lot.
Oh, and there's the backfire to go ahead and
Yeah.
really load. Oh, and a Netheron off the top is card number 10.
Yeah, and that follow-up working out really well here. Can Tour Guide hero power
Here for the tour?
finish that turn off?
Gosh, I think Glocko started that turn off with maybe 20 cards left in deck, now down to 14. Between the backfire, the draw, and the Tour Guide. Wow, this is just a handful of stuff.
Yeah,
For
it's go time
McBanterface.
here.
Yeah, it is. And so, Myanodon, I feel like a lot of times the first field contact turn is really just to set up the second field contact turn, but this one can once again potentially be a setup. Oh, there's the other field contact. Never mind.
Yep.
I was going to talk about the Shadow Step and stuff.
Yeah, we found the other one though, so no need. Actually gonna coin out the Secret Passage, the hand not satisfying for this turn, but a very powerful hand potentially moving forward. Could end the game. Both Garrotes, both preps in the hand, as well as that second field contact and Octobot. I mean, that's a pretty lethal hand when we get to that point. So gonna just try to do as much as possible here.
I wouldn't be surprised to see. Oh, Brain Freeze. Never mind. I was going to say.
Clear off the Anatheron.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like at this point you just want to get cards out of the way. because like you were saying, the win is in hand already. Just need a little bit more mana and more cards out of the way. So basically discarding this secret passage so that Banter's not going to draw it at some point in the future.
Yeah. Yeah, and you do keep that brain freeze, so have the potential to use that next turn. And skillfully counted to the 9 cards in hand. I mean, perfect.
There are so many different tripwires, landmines, and hazards in this rogue list that the stats are actually kind of fun.
I suppose milling a card wouldn't have been the end of the world with our current hand for Banter, but still nice to not have to worry about that.
Yeah, practicing the fundamentals, the hitting the free throws when you have the opportunity to do so.
Yeah, I mean, this is looking like a giant turn to me. It's just a matter of the method from which we're getting there. So yeah, can make this trade, give a touch of the Anathrezim, oh no, we're short. So you're gonna have to put a giant down now, I think. I would like to see one come down and apply some pressure.
Yeah, I agree. It seems like it's time to get this. I mean, because if you
tap, you tap and you can play one here. So with that heal as well.
Oh, the quest procs. Yeah.
So you tap and you play it. We're very happy with that. No way, unfortunately, to get the other giant down, but say not too upset.
Yeah, I think getting down a 5/4 rush and an 8/8 and drawing a card probably on turn 6 is probably. And heal for 4. Don't forget that, and also heal for an additional 3 and move the quest along. Surely, on turn 6, surely good enough for the. Although then again, you were talking about McBanterface's hand already sitting on a full grip of 10 cards with only 11 cards left in deck. Both field contacts drawn, one still remaining available, along with that Shadow Step. Banter can really move on down the tracks this turn and then pull the ripcord with that Shadow Step at any point.
Yeah, I think that has to be the play here. It's just a matter of utilizing the hand in a way that you're not milling that field contact at the end. So the Wand Thief being a little bit tricky, might have to use a prep in combination this turn rather than next with the Garrotes. But Kultneophyte going to come down here to start. And
oh, interesting.
Yeah, there goes the Shadow Step, and we're just going to sit at the 9 cards nicely there.
Was there ever a consideration to get an extra draw, take that Guardian Aug Merchant to clear the null, get an extra draw, and then Shadow Step? That's kind of what I was looking at, to deal that 1 damage, but...
Yeah, I think maybe the thought is I'd rather just use it next turn for the draw and not worry about the Wand Thief. Probably, we might see that come down, but might not have to come to it. I think next turn is going to be the last turn, though.
And Glocko probably has a similar thought process to you. Is going to go ahead and get below 10 cards, heal all the way to 30, get some 0 mana flesh giants on the board, and let me do some quick math here. This is 100,000 damage, so McBanterface is going to need to get going. Oh yeah, McBanterface is getting started.
Yeah, at 30 health though. Gonna need to find a little bit of extra damage here.
Gonna need both copies of the spell damage on all 4 pieces of the Garrots and the bleeds. So it's gonna be it looks like it's there, right? The Ethereal Log Merchant that gives +2 spell damage on 4 times 8, 32. Just need to get all the draws in.
Yep, absolutely.
So theoretically, now this is where I will just go ahead and admit off the very top, I lose this game of Hearthstone every time because I messed this turn up. Where it's like, okay, I have 32 damage. I just need to not mess this. I messed it up. I ran out of
we gotta move. We gotta move.
Oh! Board space, a huge problem. Okay, both Garrots going in.
Both Garrots going in. We got to draw the last 2 cards. I think we have it, with the Foxy Fraud as well. That should be it. And we just need to get through the deck here, and that will be... Oh, we got everything off, I'm assuming.
assuming we got everything off. This does not matter. Oh, there's no board space for the Foxy.
Oh,
There's
you're
no board
right.
space for the Foxy.
Oh
Oh no!
no! And the swindle was in hand too. The swindle would have done it, I think.
Yeah, the swindle would have done it. That would have drawn.
Just didn't have time to draw it. Oh no! Out of space. Needed to clear one minion on. Oh no! Wow! And Banter not able to do it in time.
And I
That
mean,
was it. That was the moment. Ah.
Gosh, so the Wand Thief. I mean, there's no way to know how that turn plays out. Is there any way to know that Foxy Fraud was the move because then your swindle comes out for 0? Is there any way you can intuit that in the heat of the moment? Obviously, looking back on it, I can say, oh, Foxy, allow me to adjust my monocle. If he had played the Foxy Fraud, swindle would have been free. But I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I mean, what were the last 2 cards in the deck? One was because there were 2 cards before we shuffled in the Garrote, so it's a pretty good odds that it's swindle, right? It was a 50-50 there.
Yeah, I think it was a swindle, and was it the other brain freeze? I'm not sure.
And then that would have been playable too, right? So it would have just had to have been Foxy there, right? I think looking back, if those were the 2 draws, you can always play both of those with Foxy to finish it off.
And
right?
but just I'm not sure about that brain freeze.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever it was, if it's not brain freeze, then maybe there's something else there. But that is a big win there for Glocko, and now we're gonna see that Warlock here for McBanterface facing off into that Miracle Druid, and Lady Anaconda in hand is not a bad start.
Yeah, the Miracle Druid is such an interesting deck because it's sort of a tale of 2 decks, right? There's the ramp into Celestial Anaconda stuff, and then there's the survive to best in shell, and then Cenarian Ward stuff, depending on who you're fighting against. And this seems like a matchup where you want the ramp into alignment Anaconda stuff. Just intuitively, it feels like. Because sometimes you can just lock out, if you're playing against a Face Hunter or a Shadow Priest or something, you ramp to Best in Shell, bam, throw that down, and all of a sudden there's 14 health of Taunt in the way, and the game just ends. And if it doesn't, you double Cenarian Ward, then the game just ends. Can you use those perhaps as tempo tools, though, in this matchup? Can you maybe, double Cenarian Ward into some board presence? The thing is, this Warlock deck, one of the things that it did is it's all draw. It has the same amount of removal, but it's all draw. Except for the gold journals, I guess.
Yeah, exactly, and it's going to be a little bit tough. I don't know that Cenarian Ward's going to be enough. Sometimes, it slows things down enough to reach that point because you just need ways to answer the Giants, and this one's a little bit less threat heavy, like you said, without those Knolls, but still those Giants and the Scavengers, plenty of threat, especially when you can copy them with Raised Deads.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see, and actually I wouldn't be surprised to see Cult Neophyte also being a premium piece of Raised Dead.
Yeah. Wow, so Banter there saying, I really do not want you to have Overgrowth on 4. I think you have it in hand. I'm going to forego drawing this 1 turn with tap, and I'd rather just stop you from ramping too much and let me catch up in tempo, chip away at your health, and not in the hand, but I think still a very smart play there. And Celestial Alignment available. Could see that come out as early as potentially turn 7 here. We'll see. With a hand like Cenarian Ward, and Lady Anaconda Maw, it's just going to take maybe a draw card in combo with that Anaconda to say it's go time for the Celestial.
Oh yeah, I feel like if Glocko can hit, like you're saying, the draw cards and Nourish, which is kind of both the ways to, then that hand starts firing. Looks like it's actually going to be Lil Tamsin. Going to go ahead and come on down to go ahead and allow Commanderface to clear some hand space and heal up, remove this. I mean, it's still a 6/6 taunt, right? It's not nothing, and it's a way to sort of get some value. And Lil Tamsin might as well have taunts, right? Because it's kind of, you don't want to allow the Warlock to just get value and then extra value and then value. You don't want to get taken to Value Town.
Yeah, exactly. Do not want to just leave that line around. It lets them complete their quest sooner. It lets them heal up more. It lets them do a lot of fun things. You want to prevent their fun.
Interesting playing the Nourish. I sort of expected that to be a
Yeah.
hold until post alignment, but no, just going to go ahead and just load up on resources.
Let's just make my hand full before we do this alignment. I'm going to get more options. Overgrowth, obviously, a solid option after an alignment to get those crystals back and be able to do some really wacky stuff.
Yeah, the relationship between Overgrowth, Lady Anacondra, and Celestial Alignment is insane. We're just free, have more mana next turn.
Yeah, enjoy.
Enjoy. And also cycle your Gadget Sand. Free, cycle your Gadget Sand, have more mana next turn. Assuming the game doesn't end on the spot. So if you are McBanterface, it seems like max pressure is the aim of the game, but there's 10 cards in hand already, 14 cards left, so these Baron Scavengers are still full retail. There's nothing to soul rend but our own stuff.
This is the point where in the game where you're considering that, or considering this backfire just to progress the quest. Like we might even just, or not backfire, the shadow bolt. Excuse me. I mean, you could just see that come down, but Banter saying no. I need pressure ASAP. Let's get this giant down. There was no way to play the double bolt and play the giant, unfortunately. They're going to hold back on that value, and instead, we're going to see that alignment come down.
Oh my gosh, and Ruined Mithril Rod obviously is not going to be a factor in this turn. Oh gosh, Cult Neophyte seems like it should be great, but Lady Anaconda is going to just absolutely come on down anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it was almost beautiful, but just not quite enough with that Anaconda in hand. We're going to see double Cenarian Ward come down into another Cenarian Ward, into Overgrowth. Oh my, and the Deviant Dreadfangs to just help clear up the board. This is wild.
What? 2 Deviant Dreadfangs come down?
Yeah, because it copied the Cenarian Ward and played it twice.
Wow!
Unreal. And there they go. It's just going to clear off the board, and this is going to be one massive turn here for No Glocko. Going to be tough for Banter to answer this cleanly. Does have the double Soul Rend we can see come down. So still in this for sure. But
did not get a third. Yeah, didn't get a third Deviant Dreadfang. Slight misplay there. Just
embarrassing.
Yeah, it didn't go for the full house 5-card draw poker hand. So, but
double Soul Rend will clear things off here, and activate some of those cards that we'd like to get active if we can have any of them in hand. There goes Bristleback.
Yeah.
We still have both of those taunts as well as another Bristleback. So.
And Glocko already has 4 mana, but a hand of stuff that still only costs 1.
Yeah, but there is that Gadget Sand. That's going to make things very, very, very tough here for Banter in a very short amount of time. So we'll see. First, the Best in Shell. Looking like it might come down here. Could also go for that Overgrowth to get the mana going. Oh, so actually trading here.
Oh, finds the other Celestial Alignment. So the timing on that, for folks who aren't real familiar with the Miracle Druid, you can Celestial Alignment after building Cthulhu the Shattered to set Cthulhu to 1, and also take away all of your opponent's mana again. And, so you get to take your whole turn, you finish Cthulhu, and then you Celestial again. Cthulhu costs 1, and sometimes you can do it all in a single turn if you have some ramp, like if you have a Lightning Bloom in hand or something like that. But just a fun thing where you get to keep taking their mana away.
Definitely a fun thing you can do here, and there's a pretty fun turn here for McBanterface. Looks like, yeah, we're gonna go with the Scavenger and Flesh Giant, as well as equip that Mithril Rod. So next turn, potentially we can discount our entire hand.
Oh, and here comes that Gadget Sand you were talking about, and it is time. Oh my gosh, is this going to be a Solar Eclipse Fungal Fortunes? No, just a regular Fungal Fortunes. We can Solar Eclipse something else.
Oh, there goes Malagos. Not that big of a deal. We're really just trying to, get to that Cthulhu here.
That was the fastest pickup I think I've ever seen off of Nature Studies. that Solar Eclipse coming off.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be pretty much the entire deck here cycled.
It is interesting to see Innervate interact where it's really just 1 mana draw a card. No, 0 mana draw a card. It's just draw a card.
Yeah, just draw a card.
You just have to have 1 mana to do it.
Time grows short.
And all right, now we have the Heart of Cthulhu in hand. Can we go ahead and throw that down?
Oh, and the Eye as well. So Cthulhu gonna make its way into the deck now, and with that second Gadgetzan in hand, it is just a turn away from devastation.
And also just sort of casually clearing about 20 attack off the board. Right, no, Glocko did all that, but also took the entirety of McBanterface's 20 power worth of attack off the board. Also, Raise Dead doesn't bring back 1 mana stuff. So it costs 1 mana, which is obviously bad, but then it also gives you full retail stuff, which is unfortunate as well. But I guess, I mean, Occult Neophyte, I don't know if we bet it all on the Cult Neophyte, but I assume this Cult Neophyte is coming down this turn, right?
Yeah, is that going to be enough? I mean, it has to come down, right? In combination with tap here, I mean, there's a way to get the Giant down, but you cannot get the Cult Neophyte down. But is that the win either? I feel like you need to kill them, and they're sitting at 35 health.
35.
Even with a fantastic like backfire, which we've already used after completing the quest. We've used both backfires already, or we've used one and discarded one, I believe. But I mean, for the rest of the deck, I think we have 3 cards. I think there's,
what is it? Mana Feeder.
Yeah, a Mana Feeder, maybe a Touch,
And a Mortal Coil? Both Mortal Coils, maybe?
Oh, both Mortal Coils. Wow.
Maybe? I'm not sure.
Is there even a way to complete the quest here with these Shadow Blasts? I mean,
Oh, we're only
we
on
haven't
part 2.
like, it has to be the Shadow Blast, but we have nothing even to kill with the Shadow Blast at this point.
I got the best.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess if this Gadgetzan stays on the board, then 1 Shadow Blast will get us to the end of part 2. But yeah, part 3, how do we ever get Big Tamsin online?
I'm running out of
And Big Tamsin's going to come out at the full retail of 5 mana as well. There it is, Cthulhu the Shattered entering the hand of No Glocko. Currently, right now, costing 10, but Glocko has the ability to drop this Celestial Alignment and reset the game once again. Sitting pretty on 35 health and a deal 30 in hand. This is gonna be oh, and also a deal 8. So with the Feral Rage.
Yeah, that's just going to be it here. There's nothing that can be done. No way to draw into the card to make the hand free. If we had a chance to do that, maybe there was a way. Even that, we would have needed to heal up pretty much to full to take, and as well, you know, we only have 5 on the board, so we would have to play the Neophyte for another 2 health, heal all the. I mean, it was not going to happen, but
we can draw if we unvalue trade. Then we end up with a giant with 1 health, and we can spend our Mortal Coil to draw, discount our hand to 0, and then lose the game anyway. That was the winning line. But technically a legal play.
Technically, it was an option there, and it was not going to win the game, unfortunately. And that is going to be Glocko going up to a 2-1 lead into McBanterface, needing it for the team as well. Hyperizon with that 8-6 lead. So win here could be very big.
Gosh, and so now Glocko has to go back to the only deck that he's lost with so far, which is that Garrote Rogue. Because started on Garrote Rogue, lost, and then went to the Warlock, won, went to the Druid, won, and now has 2 chances to kind of sneak this Rogue through. So let's see, it's going to be against the Warlock of McBanterface.
Yeah, so Banter's saying the Warlock has a better chance. I'd rather play the Mirror last, and you know, as I, you know, I'm catching up to chat here from 15 minutes ago. Jamie's saying that Banter has the best record in GM on that deck on Garrote, so it really speaks to the difficulty of it. And it certainly does. But with that nod to the record, one of the top experts of the deck here. So I wouldn't be surprised if that mirror, if it does come down to the mirror, that Banter comes out on top. But we still have to get there here for him. So we'll see.
And Banter has to get there with this Warlock once again. This will be the second time seeing this Warlock at bat, but the has traded out Voltronolls and Netherons and such for just more draw and the ruined mithril rods. So meanwhile, Glocko is going to be playing that. Both Glocko and Banterface playing the same 30 for 30 Garrote Rogue. Fair to call it standard, I would say at this point, right? Like Kazakus at the top end. Some people are cutting Kazakus. It's too slow for some people. But
Yes. I would say it's like 28 cards, 29 cards, and then like a couple of flex spots there. But overall, pretty much the same deck is the standard, like you said. And there are those two Garrotes in the hand on the other side of things this time, pretty early on here for no Glocko.
you just really want some screen time. They're a couple of hams. All we've seen 3 or 4 or 5 copies of Garrote at this point. They just really want some camera time.
Hey, we're the namesake of the deck.
Yeah. Don't even look at field contacts.
Ignore
Weird.
the other cards. Field contact, efficient Octobot, meh. Forget
Meh.
about it.
They're set dressing. They're my entourage.
Yeah,
And
that Garrote is the main attraction. But a little too early here. You gotta have the your openers. You can't just have the headliner show up right away. That's not gonna build the hype. You gotta have an opener.
gotta have an opening act. Gotta have a hype man, something like that. Gotta
Exactly.
get everybody ready for Garrot's big entrance at the very end.
Exactly.
Spell damage is basically the pyrotechnics that are going off, flash pots and stuff, lasers, so that Garrot can really shine.
Yeah, just not on Garrot's rider. They just want to be on right away.
Right.
Green M&Ms only.
So how do you
We're on
prefer to?
stage.
Yeah, how do you prefer to draw this turn? Mana Feeder, Hero Power, obviously not in that order, or a Backfire.
Yeah, I think utilizing the mana here as well as completing the quest with that even 2 rather than taking that 3 damage. I definitely favor the Hero Power Mana Feeder, as it looks like we are about to see that Cull Neophyte making Banter potentially question that line.
Especially with the Raised Dead in hand, I wonder if you just want to have nothing but Neophytes all the way down in your Raised Dead pool for a while.
It is pretty nice to get those available, and it also allows for that Backfire to be used a little bit more cleanly. So yeah, I like this, and Banter are gonna go with that line. It says even if you remove some of these, I'm just gonna get them back, and it's gonna be a nightmare for you to play this game.
And the possibility of going into the next turn ahead on board, be able to spend 5 mana to not only take 5 damage but draw 4 cards. That's the Warlock sort of hitting its stride. Meanwhile, the Neophytes didn't hit too many cards, but they're annoying cards to have taken away from you. Mostly just the brain freezes, because it's actually a handful of creatures right now. Is it time to do a setup? Well, no, actually, with no Shadow Steps, can you just throw this contact to the wilds? I feel like no.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit risky here, so we're just gonna see no Glocko pass.
Yeesh.
And that is the power of the Neophyte sometimes. I mean, you love to see that if you're the one playing the Neophyte, that's for sure. And like I said, this opens up the Backfire a little bit easier. Now is kind of an interesting choice. You can start adding it to the pool yourself if you want.
Yeah. You had also mentioned that it's okay in this Warlock to just tap to make your stuff work. So the life tap is available right now. That would lead to a mill on the next draw. But how bad is a mill anyway?
I'm kind of looking at the Shadow Blast. It progresses the quest. You go face with both of these. You Shadow Blast one. You get already a Neophyte in the pool to be able to play. You progress the quest, like I said, one more tick. That's what I'm looking at, honestly. There's not too many targets for the Rogue. Obviously, the Shadow Blast is one of your primo removal for the Octobot, but I don't know. I kind of like it, yeah. And
Oh, yeah.
Banter agrees. I mean, let's progress this quest. Let's get the timer online. We get this in our res pool here with the Neophyte. We want to get it off of the Raised Dead, like we were talking about. And I mean, we're already at 14 for no Glocko. This is looking pretty good.
Yeah, it's amazing how this Neophyte that's been down since turn 2 has basically pyroblasted no Glocko at this point, right? Just, I guess not quite a pyroblast yet. It's only hit for 3, 6, 9. It's only hit for 9, but Not
Oh
bad.
no,
Not bad
poor
for 2
thing.
mana.
Only 9.
Yeah.
Only 9. Don't forget the second one just essentially led to a 0 turn that did nothing.
And here we go. It's time to pop off with this field contact while there is no neophyte debuff. And this really just shows how much of a hassle the neophyte debuff is, because this is going to be a
Yeah.
crazy draw turn.
Yeah,
Oh,
and that is one of the spell damage being used though there, the Aug Merchant. That's one of the, I think, the tougher decisions in the deck for a lot of people is when to go, use that Aug Merchant earlier, just to get some of that draw. And this being one of those cases, you just need to find something because you are falling way too far behind. And not a bad result, but not going to be enough here just yet to finish things off. Hopefully, for no Glocko, that field contact can do it next turn. But with the current hand, we might just see maybe play something, maybe even just a Mana Feeder. Oh no, you have enough room for the Raised Dead. So you get the Raised Dead, you play both Cult Neophytes, you tap your way to the bank and, say enjoy.
yeah. To your earlier point about using up some of the spell damage, against Warlock, it's definitely something where you, as the rogue, you probably are able to throw one of those away. Hopefully the Warlock is hurting itself a whole bunch, but it's still, spending any of the combos is one of the tricky things to get really good at a combo deck. It's like, you must survive to do the combo. And if you, oh gosh, and so going to try to go off with another draw turn is no Glocko, but it's going to have to be pretty much creature-based, battle cry-based combos and battle cries.
Yeah, and that will be the end of the turn because unfortunately with that, you can't prep the Shroud here, which would have been pretty wild without the Neophyte. That would have just kept the turn going. But in this case, that is it for the turn, and actually no way to cleanly remove this board, unfortunately, on the Warlock side. But we are just a soul rend away, essentially, from ending this game.
Yeah, I wonder what Glocko is thinking about right now. Is there ever a consideration for just drawing off the Aug Merchant, since McManterface's health is so low? But it's not going to stay low. Okay, yeah, gonna go ahead and pass the turn and re-dagger. Wow, still no Soul Rend. He can tap for it.
Yeah, I think the debate here is actually that Backfire it does allow you to play the Scavenger for one. You can also play the Giant on top of that. But gonna actually play the Giant first because you get the same opportunity, but you get to draw the card. And actually, yeah, you can play both Baron, Scavengers, and a Bristleback. So pretty good result there. Trying to think if there's an alternative play there.
Yeah, I mean, both Baron Scavengers for 0 mana seems like a layup. Seems just too good. You can't combo any spells with Tamsin Realm right now. It's just only 2 mana remaining.
I think the debate here is you're leaving up the contact where you can remove it if you Mortal Coil it and then hit it with the Bristleback. But actually just saying I don't need the Bristleback this turn if I'm going to die either way with the Bristleback, so let me just get this going. Apply the most pressure, finding another Flesh Giant as well. I mean, that is a lot of pressure, and this is the last turn of the game, I would have to say.
Yep, once again, Rogue is in the situation where it is go time. There is no way Rogue is going to be able to remove this board. 11 cards left in the deck, a field contact, and 8 mana to start, but a Cult Neophyte debuff once again going across. I feel like Cult Neophyte, like 2 Cult Neophytes in any lists that are interested in playing Cult Neophyte, experiment with other stuff, cutting the Neophytes or only 1 Neophyte, and eventually Cult Neophyte just wins. Eventually it's like
just so good.
It's just so good.
Oh, we're getting extra spell damage, so we're going for the kill here. It has to be once again, so I think we'll see both these Garrotes ripped. Just need to find one here to finish the game.
That's right, with, what is this?
With
3
Secret Passage, there's a chance. There's certainly a chance to find it here.
Oh my gosh.
You have to play it from hand. It costs... Wait, you can't play it with the secret passage, actually, because it's going to cost 2.
It'll cost...
Because they normally cost 1. It's going to cost 2. You can't even play it. It doesn't let you play it.
You'll have to play... Oh, a draw. We'll have to play Wand Thief to draw 1 naturally. Wand Thief. Play the Wand Thief, draw 1 naturally. Here we go.
Yeah, that's the only way. Oh no! The Cult Neophyte was so big that game. That was insane.
And I'm doing some quick math here. This is 25 damage, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. That's... Wow. Actually found 2 of the bleeds like you were talking about.
Yeah,
that
but
could
you
have been
can't
hard
play
cast
it.
from hand. Oh!
Yeah, cannot play them at exactly that 2 mana. We were just 1 mana short there for Noglaka to finish it. That is going to game 5 here on the series. It should be this way. You know, the Battle of the Titans here, the 1 seeds, the GM versus another very, very renowned player here. With a lot of, you know, good wins under their belt. And we are going to game 5. The Garrote Rogue Mirror. What a way to finish this off. Let's see if Banter is able to continue that good GM streak of playing this deck.
Not just a mirror, archetypally speaking, but a 30 for 30 mirror. Exactly the same 30 cards available.
Yeah.
And Rogue is having a hard time getting out of here. Rogue's had 3 losses to its name so far, so one of these Rogues is actually is gonna be getting swept, yeah. So looking at these opening hands, I see a Prep Swindle in Noglako's hand, which I assume will lead to stuff, whereas McBanterface has the field contact, but no Octobot just yet.
Yeah, I think the coin also, you know, a big factor in this deck as well. We'll see if that does come into play.
True. Oh, Foxy Swindle, even better. See, look how good this is. This feels so good. Everything you said makes sense about having only 1 Foxy Fraud. But look at this moment right here. This feels so good.
Oh, what a beautiful moment. That's what we live for. And, you know, now have the Shroud of Concealment to follow up. I mean, it's a good draw hand here for Noglako. But a pretty solid hand there for McBanter as well. Already has one of the field contacts to get things going eventually. And Cult Neophyte, really the big one later on. I don't know if we'll see it this early. A little awkward though, because you do want to clear things when you can. But probably just going to see a hero power pass, I would think.
Yeah, it seems like it's either a hero power pass. I guess it's technically possible to coin Brain Freeze Swindle. Oh, actually can also just counter tempo with the Neo.
All right.
Okay. Going to develop a 3/1 Divine Shield and a 2/1. As well as, I mean, we've seen how effective the Cult Neophyte is at gumming up the works. So gonna go ahead and do some gumming. Wow, a lot of those cards just turned red in Glocko's hand.
Yeah, I mean, still could clear this a number of different ways. Could use the Og Merchant, hero power. Gonna start off with the Swindle here, though.
It's a Shadow Step and a Kazakus. Swindle, and actually just gonna go ahead and drive it face and pass over to McBanterface, who's actually going to spend some of that spell damage. Going to go ahead and spend a combo piece to go ahead and keep the draw going and try to maintain parity on the board. Gosh, I feel like Shadow Step is one of those cards that I want to use all the time. It's like, oh, you can Shadow Step anything, but it seems like, especially in a mirror, you probably need that Shadow Step for either additional spell damage or field contact preparation turns. Not preparation the card, but preparing for a field contact turn. Which may involve the card preparation. Tough to, you know, not required, but hits a Wand Thief and Ethereal Og Merchant off the concealment, and so it's just going to go ahead. This has been an interesting sort of, I don't want to say a noodle fight for the board, but it seems like it's been incidentally fighting for the board so far in this game.
Yeah, just a little chip here, chip there. But both players still sitting at a nice health total and pretty much equal on the board here as well. just kind of going back and forth. But no Glocko, 17 cards left in the deck. Banter with 20 remaining, but one of those key cards available to really, really speed things up. Has the option to Shroud here to draw more options for that field contact. But could also just start going with the field contact. Has the Shadow Step already. So not a bad idea. Get things moving. And with that, Divine Shield just saying, I don't even need to Shadow Step. If you want to waste 2 tools on this, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, probably somewhat informed by that Shroud of Concealment as well, where it gives you an okay chance of hitting your second field contact. So, oh, interesting. Fireball, Cram Session, or Mask of Cthulhu. Looks like it's going to
Wow.
be a mask to try to clear off. If Banter ever does manage to get super wide, a mask can clear some stuff off. Obviously, it costs 7, so that's not going into your combo turn. Even with 2 discounts, it's 5 mana. If that card gets played, it's probably trying to take the place of a Flame Strike or something.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh, interesting.
So really valuing the board pressure here. There's that second contact, so no worries there. But might just see this Wand Thief come down to activate the Brain Freeze and the Prize Plunder just to clear off this board.
Yeah.
Looked like we were reaching for that.
It's technically possible to do like field contact, Wand Thief, Shadow Step but that seems like that's a very negative tempo play. You end up with just a 1-2 and a couple of draws. I'd be pretty surprised to see that. Could Shroud.
Yeah, could just Shroud and say, you know what, you get ahead of me a little bit. Could finish off with a Plunder on the 2-1 just to try to fight a little bit of that board.
And this gets that bonus of getting a 2-1 with stealth, since that came off the Shroud. So that's pretty interesting. Oh, here comes Kazakus. These are the kind of matchups where I'm really interested to see what the Golem mana cost is.
I think you got to go for 1 with that field contact in hand, right?
Seems like it. But if you get, Divine Shield duplicate. Okay, this is
draw a card.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Battle Cry, draw a card. That's technically Battle Cry, draw 2 cards. Battle Cry, no other text is good enough. Battle Cry, draw a card. That's even better.
The other option, I guess, was the damage, but gonna go with that draw card and the rush as well. And that's gonna be probably a go turn for No Glocko next turn. But this turn, another Shroud picked up here. Equal in the deck number here, so
it's quiet.
Could start seeing things going, and that is the field contact coming down. We're gonna definitely see this one get Shadow Stepped. It is the last one in the deck. We're gonna get through the deck as much as possible beforehand. Here comes that Wand Thief, and now, ooh, we're afraid of taking damage. Flurry is a good option.
Yeah, and that 0 mana cost is always tempting as well. Just the ability to dump it if needed. I guess a Devolving Missiles would allow you to try to hit a field contact that's been concealed somehow, either behind a Divine Shield or something like that. Flame Strike seems too big, right? We can safely rule out Flame Strike.
Yeah. Yeah, I think at this point you've seen a lot of their minions already. You're not worried about that at this point at all. And there goes that Shadow Step, so we probably will see, with that Octobot in hand, just needs an activator. I guess Brain Freeze is an option, of course. So may see that turn as early as next turn here for Banter if we're feeling scared. Could be 1 more turn away, though.
Yeah, similarly for Glocko, we see the commitment of the Lesser Golem Battle Cry draw, super combo, and finds the other field contact. Okay, so this field contact, because I was starting to get a little nervous because I don't see the second Shadow Step over there. It's so weird. But only 10 cards left in deck. Actually, you're gonna go ahead and play the Secret Passage, potentially just to discard any 0 mana spells. If we see a preparation or something, just play it to not draw it. Actually, both preps have been played, haven't they? Never mind. Cheerfully withdrawn.
But gets rid of that secret passage from the hand.
So this is the second field contact for McBanter face. 11 cards left in deck, but it's a 1 mana field contact.
It's a bit scary. I mean, it could just go for Kazakis, Brain Freeze, or something, and wait one more turn. It's usually around 10 cards that you see people try to start going off potentially, or 10 cards is around that. When you start thinking about it. So within that threshold, I would say it's just a matter of that 7 mana maybe being somewhat of a restriction. We do have the Octobot, but could set up a big play here next turn by drawing some of those cards. Yeah, so we did manage to find some good ones there. Guess we're looking at the Kazakis to get maybe a 1 cost, and then next turn we can really go off with the Octobot into the Brain Freeze with the field contact and get a lot of things going.
Yeah, I get real nervous about leaving up a field contact for a whole turn.
Yeah.
Is it possible to... I guess the only way to clear it is the Brain Freeze, though, so that means we're not playing Kazakis. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's just too dangerous, but I really wanted to get this Kazakis down, I'm not going to lie to you. I wanted to... But I'm also kind of a sucker for Kazakis, right? Oh, here's another use of Mask of Cthulhu. Clear off stealth minions.
Yeah, deals some good damage as well, and I think this has to be the turn for McBanterface. Although we just used our Brain Freeze, and no way to activate the Octobot, actually, and gonna maybe see the Kazakis and have to wait one more turn. For no Glocko, though, no way to draw yet with the field contact, and no way to activate the Octobot either, so both kind of sitting... Oh, looks like we're going.
Oh, we're going. It looks like
we're going.
It's gonna have to find that discounter. Oh, we did it.
We found the log merchant. It's possible.
All right, so we just gotta watch the mana. This is obviously gonna discount both Garrots to 1 and draw us 1 card. No, Glocko's still sitting at 30.
The Wand Thief, then you can prep the Garrot.
I feel like, I guess Cram Session.
We need to draw. I guess you just.
Too soon.
We're out.
Secret Passage. We did not rip the Garrot yet. We got the Shadow Step, so can get the field contact back, the Augmerchant back, sure. What's more important?
Yeah. I guess with a Cram Session in hand, the ability to add spell damage and... plays it again. To clear. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, so that Cram Session is draw 2. It's.
I mean, the Cram Session is over. It's game over next turn with the Garrot, potentially. If the spell damage is not removed, which we don't see a way yet. Oh, let's see. Coming down to this turn now, does get the discount. Here comes the field contact into the Wand Thief.
Why not play the field contact before the Ethereal Augmerchant?
That's a good question. Hits the Ignite. Shadow Step on the Lesser Golem is huge. Gets to draw 2 cards with that. Still no Garrots here. There's the first Garrot. Has another way to discount. So the Octobot into the Augmerchant. Into Garrot. Is not the draw. You can Garrot into the Augmerchant here, I guess is what you have to do and hope, right? Can you play everything? Oh, yeah, if you Octobot, Augmerchant, these both cost 1, so...
Yeah, you could use your Ignite. Okay.
Oh, wow. So yeah, just gonna have to... Can't end the game this turn. Gonna just have to wait one more turn, and that means... I
this is it.
That should be it. No, we do 24, right?
There's only 1 spell damage.
Yeah, there's only 1 spell damage, so it's 24 plus the board is 5, 6. Oh, hero power is 6. The Dagger Mastery. That should be it, right?
So
that should be 3,
12,
6.
24. Yeah, that should do it.
24 plus the 6 on the board. That's exactly lethal.
Wow.
Wow. Just double checking the math, and Banter does it with the exact 30. Oh man.
Prep cram session. Don't want to waste any mana. Interestingly, I think it's going to draw 2 fatigue, right? It's going to draw a 2 and then a 3 count of fatigue.
I'm almost out
A
of
little bit of
cards.
damage here.
So
But
going to be
not enough.
I'm out of cards.
Yeah, that's right. The health you have doesn't matter if their health is 0.
Yeah, and that will do it with the hero power attack. Could even see what the Kazakis gives you, but no need to BM here. Just going to hero power. And what a close series there. Close finish. Both players at the just very end of their decks. McBanter with exact lethal to seal the deal, winning the series 3-2 and putting Hype Horizon, I think, out of range there. Now they're going to be at 14-8. So even a sweep there for that last series there between Cool Kid and GLE will not do it for Sugoi, but a great fight, for a team that has been struggling so far this season. Not a bad showing at all, and well played there by both Banter and No Glocko.
Yeah, that was a fun match to watch, and I will admit when the ending of that was being only 1 spell damage, there was a part of me that wanted to be like, throw Kazakus down, get a 1 mana golem with spell damage on it, and then you have the full thing. But no, win the game. I think is probably the better play there. You were saying do the 24 plus the 6.
Yeah. Finish the game. End it up. Win the series for your team.
Sorry, Saku, what were you saying?
I was just going to try and see if I can get McBanterface in here real quick to help, I guess, ease our anxiety of what he was going through.
Yeah. Yeah. So that remaining match, like you said, Cool Kid versus GLE or Glee?
Glee, yeah.
Glee?
Is that happening right now? Because I see that they've actually put in bans and stuff. Are they battling?
I think there was a miscommunication there, but we'll see if it got sorted, if they're playing later on tonight, or if it was like a what's it called? I want to say a default win for Glee.
Gotcha.
Oh wow! So this had even more weight there. If it was a default win for Glee, Banter really needed to win that last series. And congratulations, Banter, just talking about that series, how crucial it was as well to find that win. The Garrote Rogue almost getting swept on either side. I know there was that game 2. Sorry, you're just jumping in here. I'm hitting you with all the the questions and stuff. But yeah, that game 2, I believe, with the Garrote Rogue. I think there was a way for that lethal. If we played that Foxy, I don't know if you saw it. I know that turn was really, really tight as far as the window, but we were talking about what those last 2 cards were and why maybe we didn't go for the Foxy there, and instead I think you went with the Wand Thief or something. I can't remember.
I believe it was a Wand Thief that offered a deep freeze.
Yeah, so both of them they were just 50% at lethal, and I ended up roping it out because I was trying to find if there was a 100% line, and I realized that no matter what, it was always 50. Whether I played the Foxy or the Wand Thief, either way, it was 50% to draw the Swindle. So,
Right.
And I didn't have board space to play both, so I played one. I was trying to figure out the line if there was a guaranteed way, and I didn't see one, so I did that, and then I ended up roping it out as I drew the Swindle. So Swindle, it was just it was either one would have been lethal, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. All right. Well, got there in the end. We were talking a bit about your record in GM with that deck. So nice to be able to see it here as well in that kind of series, especially, that final mirror coming down to the wire, that perfect 30 at the end to finish it off.
Funny story about that. At the end of the last turn, I wanted to go prep, cram, Garrote, Shadow Step on the Ethereal, and then Og Merchant. Because that would have been, a lot of damage, would have killed them. And instead, I hit Passage, apparently. In case you're wondering why I looked so confused, I clicked the wrong card. I thought I clicked on Prep. So I ended up with that. I was like, oh, okay, like I clearly lose from here. But, he didn't know about the cram because it was generated. So I understand why he didn't kill the Octo spell damage.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and definitely crucial there. There was also that Warlock game. Those cult neophytes coming in huge. There was one turn there. Um, actually, I think the very last turn where the neophyte didn't allow for the bleed to be played from the hand. It was just 1 mana short, which would have been the end too.
There
So
were
that was
two
pretty wild.
bleeds. Two
Yeah.
bleeds came off the secret passage, and neither one was playable.
Yeah. I kind of figured that's when he went for passage. I wasn't sure if that's what he was going for and just forgot, because I've definitely done that in the past where I've forgotten there was a neophyte and that I can't cast the bleeds for 1 mana, or I think more likely just looking for a 1 mana card into a
Yeah.
bleed, which
Yeah.
makes a
That's
lot of sense.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, and that's exactly what I think the play was, but just did not
Mhm.
find it there for him. And like I said, a big win. We were talking a little bit about the decks and the lineups as well. Were you kind of expecting something like a Miracle Druid at all? Have been seeing a little bit more of that. I know you went kind of that aggressive lineup. So
Um, to be honest, not really. I haven't been paying too much attention to like THL lineups. I've been so busy with just GM
that's
stuff and trying
totally
to
fair.
trying to prep for that. So I've been kind of like not too attentive to what people are bringing in THL. So I just brought a lineup that I had last week, put it together real quick, decks that I enjoy, decks that I want to practice. So just decided to go with it.
Yeah, tell us
Yep.
a little bit about the. So you're playing the sort of leaner, more draw focused warlock. The sort of it's not a full delete warlock, right? You don't have altars of fire or anything. But what brought you towards the mithril rods, mana feeders, as opposed to the Gultranolls and Etherons and stuff?
Basically, the quicker you draw through your deck, like this version with mana feeders and especially the weapon, super favored in the mirror, and they're also a lot better against rogue. Because against rogue in general, if you don't have like a weapon or get down to 10 cards really, really fast, you're gonna lose every game. So I decided to bring that's the same version I brought to GM this week. And I think a lot of people have switched over now just because the weapon is insane, like the discounts you get. I don't know why we all stopped running that for so long, but especially with the giants being 10 mana, it helps to discount the giants, discounts a bunch of removal, and you can just cycle super super quickly. But it's also still heavy on threats rather than the Hand of Gul'dan like Nightshade Matron stuff, which is all about fatigue and is a little more like one dimensional. So I like this version a lot.
If someone is not as good at you at Hearthstone asking for a friend, would you recommend this one or the classic hand warlock for playing on ladder asking for a friend again?
I would recommend this one because it's not like particular. It's probably the same difficulty level to play, and I think it's just a lot stronger, especially if you're seeing Rogue on ladder, the mirror, which I'm sure there's a lot of. It's a lot stronger. You just cycle through your deck, get to 10 cards, you can get Tamsin down quick in the mirror. It's really really good.
Oh wow! And I just caught your face. We're on a 15-minute delay or 10-minute delay or something like that. So I just caught your face from that play. I have the Twitch stream on the side because I'm not seeing your face live. Only Saku gets that pleasure. But um, yeah, I just saw that reaction.
Yeah.
That was great. So I hope people in chat enjoyed that as well.
Yeah. It probably looked pretty stupid on the other end, but I swear I had some good intentions with it. Yeah.
Yeah. No problem. Got the win anyway. Not
Yep.
punished
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah. Never punished. Yes.
Never punished. All right. Well, congrats there. That gives the team, your team, the win, and puts you in a nice position there for the playoffs. I think you played one less week and are still sitting in that top four. So it's so far a good start to your season, and best of luck for the rest of the season for you guys.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
No
Appreciate it.
problem. Any final thoughts there before we let you go?
It was a good match. It's a good practice for me. I think Noglako is a really good player, so
Yeah.
nice to have a good competitive match. It was the first game I've actually dropped in THL this season, other than one where I forgot to cue the right deck and that whole thing. But it was nice to have a close match. I enjoyed it.
You guys are pretty close. Just looking at the ladder list right now, you guys are pretty close on the old numbers. He's 23 and you're 24. Looks like
It's got me
what?
beat. Yeah. He's a good player.
But thanks
All right,
again
well,
for
thanks, man.
yeah. Take care,
Of
man.
course. All right, take care. Bye.
Wow.
Awesome.
Okay.
What a
Check it out.
series. Well, hope everybody enjoyed that one. And of course, stay tuned, stick around because we've got even more fantastic Hearthstone, different format coming up, but
Yep.
definitely stick around for it. Saku, why don't you tell everybody what we're in store for?
Well, we're in store for the second half of our lovely Battlegrounds group. Steffi, who is just joining us now. Hey, Steffi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How you guys doing?
Not bad, not bad. Better now that
I'm
you're here,
exhausted.
right?
Oh my gosh, stop.
Oh,
See?
Spicy. So spicy. Seems like you guys were having a lot of fun.
Oh, it was an
Yeah.
amazing match. Yep.
I feel like I just ran a marathon and I didn't
Right?
even have to play. I just sat here sweating the whole time.
Just in the sidelines, but feeling all the chaos.
Yeah, that's right. Oh gosh, that's got to be so tense.
Yep. So we're the games have started. I want to thank my Anadon and Dollar Bills for casting the last match there. It was terrific to get to see a high quality Pro Series match there in THL. So
Yeah,
thanks.
no, that was a fantastic match. Glad to be here. I might stick around a little bit, watch some Battlegrounds. I don't know how good I'm going to be talking about it, but if you'll have me,
Oh,
I don't
you're
mind.
always welcome.
Yeah.
You are
I don't mind
always
hanging out. Now
welcome.
that I've started playing a little bit, I have no excuse, right? That was my excuse before, is that I don't know anything.
But now you're winning BGs and
Yeah,
stuff.
Well,
So-
this week was not so good for me, but I don't know how I feel about the new meta. But yeah, we'll get back into it. We'll get-
Exactly. It's all. It just takes some time. I understand exactly what you mean. It
Yep.
just takes some practice.
Yeah. But thanks again,
Um,
Dollar Bills, for joining us, dude. So didn't
Oh
want
yeah. Thank you so much for having me, everybody. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Ah!
So my Anadon, you just need to share your screen and away you go.
Oh, share my screen. Okay, I don't know who I have to spectate. Let's see who's
Well-
in this lobby that I can.
I can tell you.
Yeah.
That's my expertise.
Oh,
So we have Risky Refresh, Suzaru and Terpsy are going to be representing them. We got Friends of Bob with Wild 9 and Superhero, Team Phantom Force with Blue Jay and Fire Emblems, and Daryl and Flurgle OnlyFans with Mewy and Blue Wolf. And right now we're really deep into it, honestly. I've been spectating my teammate Terpsy because I know he's been practicing, and I kind of wanted to just see what's going on, what's going down in his town. And he has a very interesting kind of comp going on. But of course, we've been seeing a lot of the beasts because beasts are in play, so people are going to grab them. Yeah. So for the players, we got Wild 9 with Dance and Daryl, Blue Jay with oh god, what is his name? The Reborn guy. Like they throw me off with their portraits.
Oh,
It literally throws me off.
Blue
We
Jay
got
with the king, the
Oh, the Lich King.
Lich King. Yep.
There it is. There it is.
the
Thank you.
Lich King.
Thank you. I
Oh yeah,
appreciate
it's like
your
called
support.
Bolvar of some.
Right?
I don't
The
know.
Grill King.
The
Yeah.
Grill King. Something like that. Yeah, I don't think I have anybody on my friends list that's playing. I'm looking.
Sick. Good
So
start.
good start. I kind of decided to do this last minute. I'm sorry.
Please don't apologize. You're always welcome here.
Let's see.
Go ahead and just send little invites while Saku and I are sharing our screens and spectating, so you'll be ready for the next round. I mean,
Yeah.
it's only turn 8. So honestly, actually with BGs, that could really mean anything.
All right, I'll add a couple. Let's see who accepts me.
See who takes. But yeah, so like I was saying, Terpsy kind of has this interesting demon build going on. We have seen demons get quite popular, specifically for the one cards that we do see on both players' side, the Impatient Doomsayer. So her cool effect is Avenge after you add a random demon to your hand. So 3 friendly minions have to die on your side of the field, and then you add them. It's cool when you can choose getting the Soul Devourer because it's like 3 gold, 3 mana, which is like really cool. Dance and Daryl's out here still being Dance and Daryl doing their thing, taking 10 damage. We do have a dead person already. Oh my goodness. And teammates are fighting and they're both at the bottom. Yikes. Oof. Rough. But let's see.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
no.
Blue Wolf is taking an 8th here. Not the best hero with Lich Balzal, or however you say her name.
Yeah, I'd be curious to
So.
see what choices they had for in order to pick
Right?
Lich. It's like
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
add some
she's a little rough on the edges.
some shitty hand.
Truly. Um, we do see some high caliber heroes. So, like I was saying, we have Dance and Daryl. We have the new hero, Master Win. You win. Every time I'm always like, I think that's correct.
It's
George
win,
has
yeah.
been doing okay. Lich King's been fine. Lich King's good with the beast comp that we see floating around. So so is Illidan. Illidan is really good with the beast comp as well, being able to kind of have the right to attack first, especially with the parrot. But we see demons, which again, what I was saying before, is another class that has just kind of skyrocketed in power when previous metas they really weren't anything to brag about. So hopefully my teammates can figure out how to tie, because I know that's something that Kyle and I struggle with immensely. We're either
Yeah.
just smacking each other really hard, and we're like, nah, this looks good, this looks great. Wham, take 12. So we'll see.
You're still
Let's see what happens here. Yeah, I've added a
Why
couple
is Soul
people,
Juggler in the back? No, I'm not.
but
I can't say anything. I gotta stop.
So who are you spectating? You can just share your screen there, Maya. Done. You get a
oh,
minute.
no one's added me yet. I sent a couple.
Hurtful, rude.
All right.
I
Alright.
I only have 3 spots left, so I've got to choose sparingly
Just-
choosing people.
Just delete
Oh,
me,
I have
dude.
Blue Jay. Blue Jay's the only one I have. If you want to spectate somebody else,
I'm
I can
I'm
spectate
spectating Blue Jay right now, actually.
That's
So-
what I'm saying. If you spectate somebody else, I can only
All right,
spectate
yeah.
Blue
Give her.
Jay.
Go ahead.
All right.
So the next turn, we'll go over to my Anadon screen and
All right. Let me share it here.
All
Oh,
right. Well, I'm done spectating my boy Terpsy, unfortunately. Taking a hit from teammate Suzuru, who, in my opinion, should have put that Soul Juggler first, because I think that was one of the main reasons. When you have a
Mhm.
big pink guy like that, that can absorb the damage for at least your teammate. But it happens to the best. All right, who are you guys spectating? So I want to make sure I don't spectate the same friends.
I only have Blue Jay at the
Okay.
moment. I added a couple. I added, who else did I add? I added Wild 9 and Suzuru, but they haven't
Awesome.
added me back yet. So
I'm gonna go ahead and spectate Miui. Who are you spectating, Saku?
that's what I'm trying to pick here.
Maybe Wild 9, Fire Emblem?
Superhero. I'll
Oh.
pick superhero.
Oh, nice superhero.
oh, another Baron. Okay, this is looking pretty strong here for Blue Jay. The classic Leapfrogger build here. You got the double Rat Pack. We're one away from the triple Rat Pack, one away from the triple Baron. Already have a triple Cave Hydra, which is, I would say, less important, but still
Yeah,
a good
not a
piece, certainly.
necessity, but
Then
I
that
didn't see the parrot
Macaw.
at first, so we're happy
Yeah.
to see the macaw.
Yeah, Macaw is in there. You know, the Sewer Rat's always fine. You know, you're probably gonna leave the build eventually, but
Yeah, especially because you have the rat pack. That's like a nice placeholder until you get your rat packs.
mhm.
Yeah, so we're just gonna see some frog things. Being able to reborn the
Yeah.
frog's really cool. And especially now that there's the we're playing each other. I mean, we're not, but our people watching are playing each other.
Oh, the secret is not letting my
Ooh.
tracker tell me who's
Let me
predicted
see
to
if
win,
it's
but
telling me. I know the secrets.
I feel like the Baron has lived for quite a while, which is
Yeah.
usually bad news
Yeah, that's
for
bad
the
news bears.
non. Oh, there it goes, but I think a little bit too late, and that trade is going to seal it for sure.
Oh yeah, that's
Big.
rough. It's
Only 8
close though.
damage. Yeah, very close.
Yeah, the expected damage here was 6 to 12, so a nice middle ground, early middle ground. But you also have the ice block, which is pretty slick. People have perished. All right, Suzuru and Superhero tying with
Taken
the 5th
out.
and 6th.
Yeah, Blue Jay's still at tier 4. A lot of people staying at tier 4 a lot longer. Just leveled to 5.
Ooh,
Not finding the
pieces.
anything yet, but you know that Bolvar / Lich King hero power. Really, really good with that Leapfrogger. It does not even need to find that what is that beast called? The snake one. What's she called?
The 4
The
mana,
reanimating
the
Rattler.
reanimating Rattler.
Yes.
And it also looks like the lobby is not like they're the only beast player, right? So we see 2 demon players.
Yeah.
And honestly, demon is cute. It's very strong, but when you get the
It's
Baron and the
cute.
beast comp, it is cute. But when you get the Baron and the beast comp and it doesn't get sniped, it's really hard to beat that. Like once they're able to taunt something, taunting the frog is pretty crucial. And then started to reborn, or at least getting another frog is probably ideal in taunting one of the frogs. Getting rid of that rat pack, or not the rat pack, the 2 mana rat guy.
Yeah.
What is his name?
The
Sewer
sewer
rat.
rat.
The golden sewer rat.
Yeah, we're really looking for that golden Baron. That's the king of
Mhm.
that matchup for sure.
Spicy.
And then the taunt, like you said, for that leapfrogger, just to guarantee it. But for this match right now, there's a chance to just lose it if we don't get things going quickly. The Baron's still alive. That's crucial. There's the double
That's a
leapfrogger goes
huge
off.
part of it.
Let's see if the macaw is able to attack. It looks like it's going to get its chance, and there it goes. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's going to be pretty much the perfect, almost nearly
Almost
perfect
perfect.
for Blue Jay. Is it going to be enough, though? Might be able to be enough to
I
stop
don't
the lethal,
know.
but
There's
it's
a
gonna
72 something minion.
have to clear off some of these imp mamas, though, if it's gonna have a chance and get some pretty poor results. Ooh, the double. Oof. Oh no. Okay, that's a good
Oh no.
attack, though. Oh no.
Oh no. Look at this, just the golden. Yeah.
Oh,
Oof.
and how much damage is that? We were looking at.
6,
Oh, we're alive. We're not happy, but we're alive.
We're still alive, but we're barely breathing. Oh, there's another McCall. It's definitely, I think, worth pickup.
Yeah,
Better
we're
than the
just
sewer
one
rat.
away from everything. I think it's just got to be macaw and just roll
That's a
until we
taunt as
find something. Let's get a
well.
triple. Oh, there's
Oh,
the
there's the
reanimating.
reborn.
I think we need that here. I think we just can't.
You can put on the McCall. You can even put it on the
Yeah,
Baron.
you
Oh
just
wait, no,
sell
you
the
can
rat.
reborn. Apologize, but yeah, you can put it on
Yeah,
the
sell
McCall.
the rat. Put it. You think on the macaw over the leapfrogger?
Oh, his hero power does it for the leapfrog.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
Next,
You're right.
after this one, we'll flip over to Steffi's view and
I have a
right.
feeling, I'm not trying to spoil anything, but I have a feeling I will also be switching players. So maybe you don't.
Yeah, maybe
They want to wait one
spec.
more turn.
Does anyone have fire emblems? I
I
think
have
fire
no
emblems
feeling.
might be the strongest player remaining.
Yeah.
I got Zazuru now, so
I'm
I
on
can
Wild 9,
respect
so
Zazuru eventually.
Oh, there we go. We're building up our friendships. We love that for you. This is
Yeah, it's
hard.
an
It's
exclusive
interesting with
list.
the.
Okay, we got 2 more spaces. Whoever wants them.
I'm still on the space. Me and Steffi are
I was
still on
about
the
to say,
space.
I'm one of the chosen ones. We take
Yeah.
those W's.
We are 1 in 198 right now.
Nah, we're just one. That's all you gotta tell yourself.
The
You're
number one Chief
one.
Rocker.
You're number one. Again, it looks cute, right? But then when you have these frogs that are like hop, hop, hoppity hop, this hit. Ooh,
that was a big snipe.
And that's gonna be, I think, potentially the match. Oh, and not able to get the Cave Hydra either. That's gonna be tough. Ooh,
That's bad
yeah,
news, Bears.
that is bad news, Bears, indeed.
So that's why it's very crucial to get that taunt up on one of your beasts. He did pass the 4-3, and I know it's tricky because you don't want to necessarily taunt your only frog. However, you need to kind of have some protection in a way. You could have like taunted the Hydra. It's not really doing that much. You're more focused on the tokens. So, but you know what? It happens. That's the one thing about the beast comp. I feel like a lot of times people get jebaited into it because we know how powerful the potential is. But if you don't get all of your key pieces, it can just be rough.
Okay.
All right, so we have Wild 9 and Fire Emblem left. I will be hopping over to Wild 9.
I'm already spectating Wild 9 if you guys want to
even
just check
better. Then I'll go Fire Emblem.
More better.
And I don't have either, so perfect.
So we got that good Discord. Nice.
So we got everything.
We
covered.
got the 3-way view going
Doing it
on.
live. Ooh, spicy. All right, so we're hopping in.
I just realized that came out really weird.
Don't worry, we keep it moving in this household.
I pretend I didn't hear that, but let's move
I
on.
know what you're talking about.
You young,
This is
young
an
people with your
interesting
speak.
little build we got here for Wild 9.
Yes, sir.
Menagerie not quite as powerful as it used to be. This expansion, it feels like.
It's a sad feeling.
It is a sad feeling. I love Menagerie.
Little Nicki Minaj in the life.
The little Nicki
Little
Minaj.
Nicki Minaj action. But this is Daryl's cute, right? Because you can
Pretty cute.
just keep doing these. Like, look, everything's so thick.
He's
Living the thick dream.
he's polluting.
Everything's big.
Yeah, they're
However,
pretty
is it
thick,
big enough though? We're
but
gonna
they're
find
not.
out.
I mean, let's see. I mean, we saw how thick these were before. It's just not
Sure.
that thick.
Oh my
Right?
god.
Who
Like,
knew? There's no thick limit.
There's
Okay?
no limit to the thickness.
The thickness doesn't limit itself. The
Uh,
limit
It's
does not
actually kinda
exist.
beautiful.
thick
kind of a beautiful
unlimited.
thing.
There you
It's
go.
poetic if you really
Yeah.
think about it.
Uh,
But
I don't think anybody's going to be upset with unlimited thickness.
mm,
that 147 is getting chipped down, but it's not gonna.
the 1 minion.
Yeah.
Just one
Yeah, the
minion on the board.
147 itself is just enough, and we're just forgetting that there's a giant 128, 101 sitting there as well.
There he is. He's
Accidentally. Oh, look at this. How much damage is this?
Ooh.
A quick 30.
We got 6,
So it turns
12,
out Demon's
18.
pretty good when you
You're
get that
right.
like a couple of Doomsayers early with a nice tokeny board.
Yeah,
That's always nice.
good stuff. Fire
Big
Emblem
win.
coming in hot with that first, followed by
Yeah.
Wild 9 with the second. Not surprised. Great players, especially last season. I Gasako, every time I see their name, I always say it. I'm like, man, I remember last season they made me so scared because they were so strong, and they're not letting up this season.
Nope.
So
Nope,
congratulations to all of the players. Just a little recap of the place. So we had Blue Wolf coming in 8th, Suzuru coming in with, or excuse me, Terpsy coming in 7th, Suzuru coming in 6th, Superhero with 5th, Blue Jay 4th, Mewy with 3rd, Wild 9 2nd, and Fire Emblem 1st. So congrats to all the players. Getting adjusted to this meta is definitely something.
What's your favorite about it?
Do I have a favorite right
when-
now?
when
Double Zap.
no
That's my
beast
favorite.
And there's no demons in a game. That's my favorite.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I low key like the demons. Okay, these
I
demons
kind of
that
do
have
too.
been in
I
my
kind of
closet,
like demons too.
they're coming out to play, and I'm here for them because they're so thick. Again, we need to recap 2 minutes ago. The
I
conversation we were
definitely
having.
prefer demons to beasts if I had to
Yes.
choose.
Yeah, agreed. I do miss though. Again, what Mayan was saying. I do miss a good menagerie build. It's very unfortunate that they took Mithrax and that just Light Fang and even Bran really aren't strong enough right now. I mean, like you could still
Yeah, the
do the
battle
Bran
cries aren't as
Murlocs.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's kind of they definitely were shying away from that. I feel like because it was dominating the meta so much, but it still felt balanced. I don't know because you still saw a lot of different things. That's just my opinion. Yeah.
So this being
Quick
your
refresher.
first season there, my Anton, how are you feeling comfort wise? You're seem to be getting a hold of what things are doing where fairly quickly.
Yeah, I think I still got a long ways to go, but I understand at least the basics. But we got some high level competition. It's going to be tough to get more of those firsts. I got one. I managed to get one so far this season, so I'm proud of that. But
How do you?
that was pre this expansion. We'll see if I can figure it out this expansion because it really does feel like this it's just beasts and demons. If you don't hit those, sometimes it gets tricky.
Mechs, though, I will say there's some
Mhm.
cute combos you can do with these mech builds because if you're able to kind of get that continuous divine shield going on, that can definitely do some damage. I feel like with the demons.
Yes,
However,
yeah.
the beasts can just continue to scale, unfortunately, if they hit everything they need. But that's why we love Zap, right?
Oh yeah.
I've been running like double Zap. I did it like a few games and I got first this game solely because 2 of my minions were Zap.
Yeah, if you get the Baron, that's it. But
Yep. Get out of here.
when they
beast.
get somehow a crazy Baron, they put like what was that last? It was I guess during a Friday match. Someone had like the prizes. What's the prize that every turn it buffs up your minion? I forget what it's called, but They managed to get that with the beast build, and then the Baron was just unhittable.
Oh yeah. Oh, the spell, yeah, where it gives like +2/+2
Yeah,
at the end of the turn.
+2/+2 every turn. Yeah.
Oh
So
man, that's so smart. It's a little
yeah,
ticketed
that was
actually.
nasty. Yeah.
I gotta remember that if I ever pick ticketed. Oh,
All right. So it looks like the players are ready to hop back in it
they
again.
playing?
So we have 2 people on cams, which is going to be Blue Wolf with a
Mhm.
red shirt, and then Blue Jay with a gray shirt.
Double blue boys.
Yep.
I'll
So
do blue. Wait, which one do you have, Mayan? You said blue wolf.
I have Blue Jay.
Oh, then I'll do blue wolf.
okay.
Scrolling up, blue wolf. Here I come.
So
Beep beep.
we'll just wait for the players in now.
They're in.
They are in. I see the eyeballs.
Okay. So we'll do my end on spectate first.
Awesome.
We'll wait about three or so turns, and then we'll flip over to Steffi view.
Love that. We got another AFK like gamer. Saku, you know how much that makes my heart happy.
I do.
It's not the same this meta, but it's still spicy.
It's still trendy.
We still love her. We love to see it. I miss though what minions are not in the lobby, so I'm patient. Oh, here we go. Oh, listen, guys, we're gonna actually see some
No
talent.
demons or bees. What a world.
This is the true representation. No pressure, players, but now we're judging. No, I'm just kidding.
Now it's
so
up to
Pirates.
you.
No, another joke.
Oh, night. We're going for the freeze. We got the double Murlocs.
Oh, we love that.
For the
Actually, you
AFK.
technically have 3 great minions that you want to see as AFK. So
Yeah.
You're spectating who again? You're spectating Blue Jay? Yeah, okay.
So we're seeing some Reno action, George, AFK, Greybow, which is cute with the mechs that we know are here. Prince Gallywix, Omu, Shanvala. I was like, who is this spicy man? Shanvala, and then
who's this
Tet.
spicy man?
Who's this spicy
This
man?
volcano. I think is Shanvala a lady?
Maybe. Who's
The
this
spicy lady.
She looks
I don't
strong,
actually know. I feel like Shanvala's a lady. I'm not sure though.
I'm pretty sure.
I'll just say they're spicy.
They are so spicy. Yeah, we got Omu, AFK,
Riveting AFK action
George,
going on.
Reno. Yeah, the AFK action is really, it's
Calm
a
down,
good thing we
players at
started
home.
on this viewpoint here.
Good stuff. Good start.
Good start. Interesting stuff. What do we got on the other side? You want to give us some spoilers?
Gallywix got a cute little pup bot.
Aw,
I'm a fan of the pup bot, not gonna lie.
me too.
Honestly though, I feel like I like the stay on 1 comp. I like staying on 1 till turn 5 and then power leveling to 3. So kind of sad that nobody's doing that. Actually Tess might be doing it, but it makes sense with Tess with the refresh. So that's just a personal preference I'm throwing out. Ooh, let's see what AFK is gonna get. Let's see. AFK. Don't be shy. Blue Jay. Wait, Blue Jay, you there?
Hello?
Hello?
I mean, I think I finish sometimes the fights a little bit earlier than the player, but
Oh wait, teammates?
not this early. Oh, here we go.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
I was like, wait.
I mean, I finish it early sometimes, but this is a little bit too early. Pretty good options there. Can pull
Great
both of
options.
those Murlocs and play the Felfin,
Mhm.
sell one of the 1/1s. Gotta start playing things though.
Yeah, is there a disconnect?
Gotta start playing it. Took the
Oh,
AFK very
completely different
literally.
route? Wait, are they teammates?
Oh, they might be. Fire
Blue
Emblems
Jay
and
and
Blue
Fire
Jay?
Emblem. Yeah, they're teammates.
Yes, they are. That makes a lot more sense. Holding back, gonna go for the loss, saying, you know what, I can take the damage. I just got really strong. I'll
Super
take
strong.
4 damage.
Super
No big deal.
What's 4 when there's a 15 damage cap? We're good. Alright, so do you just take double token here?
You got it, right?
Yes. The 2-1 in the
Then you
mech's
just
cute, but this is cuter.
Yeah. It's pretty
Look at
cute.
that. That's strong.
So
What do
one
you know
more.
about
Do we
our
move over the
statted
Felpin,
Murlocs?
or is this fine
I think they probably want to keep it in the back for damage.
for
Going
damage?
against
Sure.
Tess, who is at 3. I believe they went to 3 this turn. So
So
I
we're gonna.
guess you want to do max damage to your opponent.
Hmm.
That's 3 damage given, and your
Yeah.
Bronze Warden is probably going to live. So in the minimum, doing 8, which is kind of nice. So
Next round, we'll go
Nice.
over to Steffi's.
sounds good.
You're
Got a lot
spectating
of
who?
players going to 3. I'm doing the other blue wolf.
You're doing Blue Wolf.
Blue
Okay.
Wolf.
Yeah.
Blue
Gotta
Wolf
keep
on the
everybody on their toes.
Gallywix.
Yeah, I do like a Gallywix gamer, especially when there's pirates in. It's super spice, and I'm here for that.
Good.
Not nearly as powerful though with the new meta, but it's fun. Infinite pirates with him is silly. It's what the kids
All
call
right.
silly. Ooh,
Big
so
dub. Oh,
wow,
and
that's real.
there's
Wow,
wow, that is huge.
what are minions dying? What does that even mean?
You
13
just take the
nothing.
full 13. Yeah,
Dang.
seems good.
Blue
That's
Jay
rough.
rocking out here. So before we jump over to Blue Wolf, let's take a quick moment to see how Blue Jay is rocking.
All right, rocking with
And
the
rolling.
level up.
Yep. All
Well,
right.
you're tempted probably with that seer, but I don't know. Do you need? I mean, also the 4/2 is pretty good. Your board is literally Murlocs.
Yeah, get
I
a
like
swole
that
boy.
phrase.
Yeah.
And
All
there's
right.
money, so you could always like pick it up to be mana efficient. You're at 8, sell, buy, like you're chilling.
You're in
All right, so
syncing
Blue Wolf over here, yeah, right? That was a good one.
Bye
Doing
bye
things,
bye.
taking names. I think they're trying to decide if they want to buy the 2/5 or the 2/3. I actually personally, I like the 2/5 here, just because you can buff your pup bot, and you have the leaper that's going to give it +2 attack anyways. Your harvest golem is more of a permanent unit, but you're playing against Turfs who already has mechs and their gray bow, so they're gonna get things popping. Yeah,
Yeah,
seems
let's
like
get it popping.
you want to get more. I think defense is just a little bit stronger. Your 2/1 is not going to do much to their reborn taunt to token. So with the buff, but let's see. Interesting. Similar boards. I think taking the 2/5 now was definitely correct. Looking at this, that health is just so important. Ooh, that's wasn't the hit. Taking 3, 5, 6, 9 damage. Average was 5 to 8, so actually dealing a little bit more. And usually I'm hyping up the person that was spectating, but that was my teammate, so there will be no hypes. No hypes
So wait,
on behalf.
what?
I'm
So
a
no, it's
biased player.
reverse favoritism.
We know this. I'm honest about it, so nobody can get mad at me.
Reverse favoritism. It's interesting.
That's all I know. Well, that's a pair. Oh, I was looking at your board for a second. That's a pair. But yeah, so now we're trying to decide. I think we level and just buy the 4/1. It's a strong minion. You're going against Tess, who sitting at 3, dealt 7 though to Fire Emblem. A Fire Emblem, no, that is not your teammate. That's Blue Jay. So no communication can be had right now. What they have. But yeah, I think just take the 4/1.
Yeah, strongest minion available.
Mm-hmm.
Strongest Avenger.
Exactly.
The strongest Avenger. Who's the strongest Avenger, Saku?
Point Break.
Point Break. You think Point Break is? But Point Break's Point Break.
We're gonna do it? We're gonna buy it? I love this anticipation. No!
No, we don't like it. We want.
Are you gonna
we
sell this? You better sell this 2/2 and buy that 5/5.
Buy one thing.
You buy the
Something.
leaper? I mean, that makes sense too. Are you gonna play it?
Those are fine. Play
It's
it.
not your teammate,
Oh
right?
no,
They're
we
not
don't.
teammates, right? I'm not messing up. Wait, no, they're teammates. Just kidding.
Teammates. That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Oh, that's not the hit you want though.
No. I mean, you got that Eggy though that's gonna clean up.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna tie. Yeah, looking like a
Yes,
tie.
they will. Beautiful tie.
I'm so confused. I was like, wait.
What a beautiful team tie.
That was a good tie. Again, wish I could
Gotta
learn how
love
to
to
do
see
that.
it. Oh, that's a good minion. It's a good
It is that
minion to pick up.
2/4. We love an annoy module, especially once
Love
we
a
find
module.
the new what's it called? The grease spot.
Grease spot. Oh,
Mm. It's a pear as well. You don't
fan
hate
of grease.
The French fry bot. There you go.
French fry bot.
All these golems just popping up to say hello. But we say goodbye. 2, 4. We're gonna be able to sell this 2-2 that's not doing anything. Put
Oh.
it on that.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, you don't need to sell. It's just getting your board is full.
So
Looks fine. This isn't very strong, but this isn't weak either. You know, it's like a nice middle ground.
Blue Wolf was making some arrangements with the minions, particular order, because of the why.
Because
Why
of the
they moved
why.
Because of the why. Why is why. I meant to say
Because
because
of
why.
the why.
Oh, because why? Like, why did he position this way?
Yeah.
Well, you don't want your taunt first, right? Especially when it has a divine shield, and you have a divine shield anyways to deal with any buffers. But your opponent's playing with elementals, so it makes sense to have your heavy hitter first. So like an 8-3. Bomb is if you think that you're more favored, you typically don't have bomb in the beginning. You have it more later because it kind of cleans up any tokeny minions or minions that are left at like 1 to 2 health. So having it right here is, I guess, a little bit more for cleanup. I don't mind having bomb second though for elementals because it can hit some divine shields if they have cyclones. But yeah, this is fine. I probably would move that 5-3 up though, because elementals have big old butts with their taunts, right? Do we have big butts? Oh no, these aren't that
big old
big. We're
butts.
fine. We've seen thicker.
Little butts.
Little butts. We love little butts too. No discrimination on little butts.
Yeah, all kinds of butts.
Ooh.
We love butts. But
we
yeah,
love
that's a
butts
lot.
here at THL.
but for the fun of it, yes.
I'm sure our hat's
With it.
gonna love this.
Yeah.
We love butts.
Oh, there's a grease butt.
No,
Oh,
it's
we
not.
got that. No, it's
It's not
not.
a
It
grease
always
butt. I
fools
did-
me. Oh, it
I
always
did it
fools
too.
me.
I was like, oh look, and then I was like, oh wait, this minion though is
It's
underrated.
bomb. Yeah, I like
in
it.
my opinion, it is underrated. Now, when you have what are the little guys called? The replicating menace with the little bots popping out. It's cute. You always take the 2-4. We stock up on those. Not doing a lot of selling. We gotta start
Not doing
utilizing.
a lot of
You
selling.
literally
We
missed.
are.
Whoa! Why did you do that? He could have sold the 2-3, bought the token, sold both the tokens, and bought the golem. And we'll have so much gold next turn.
Yeah, we are Gallywix. You're right.
We gotta
Makes
utilize
a lot
it.
of sense.
So next round we'll flip over to Myanodon, whoever you're spectating, unless you want to switch over to my screen, which is blank right now.
I can spectate. I was just spectating Blue Jay, but I can switch over to.
I'm gonna be on
Where
Fire Emblems.
Oh, Suzuru, I can't spectate for some reason. Do I have to leave and then spectate?
Yes.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, it's just because you're in there. That's why.
All right. Oh, you can go over to Suzuru because I have them as well.
Perfect. I do like picking up this 3-5. I'm all about mana efficiency, getting resources. So literally, this is just coin. Sometimes you get lucky and it's a battle card. Like maybe we hit the leaper, like best case scenario. However, I actually like bomb first with George. Potentially take out 2.
Oh my.
Oh my! Are we freezing? I guess we don't need to freeze at that point.
We already got, yeah.
Yeah, I realized. All right, you guys are gonna see what we were oh-mying. Here it is.
Oh my.
Oh yeah. Oh my. Well, someone found a grease spot. I will
Mhm.
say.
I'm cool with that.
Grease spot with George, pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. You can make
pretty.
any minion scale, which is pretty good.
That's true. Oof, we did kill something. All right, another
Ouchie.
kill.
Ooh, that is a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage. However, you're happy to be the player at 40, not the one at 4.
That's right.
So there is that.
15 is not too bad. Nobody's died yet, so 15's max.
Dead.
So.
Oh, but there it is. Okay, now we see, and we hit a triple. So
Triple and the grease spot. We are back in business.
I think we go for a 5. I think we try to get the holy, the mackerel.
Oh yeah.
Mackerel. I mean, there
The
is the
mackerel.
6 drop. Okay, we don't agree with me. That's
Oh, I guess we're going for the buster. Time for a buster.
we busting?
We
No.
did not bust.
We
This
get
is a
the
bust.
We're not busted today. I guess we get the genie. Nadina could be. There's nothing for Nadina. I guess we can take the genie.
Yeah, I guess
The
the
genie's
genie
good
is
synergy with
gold.
the witch wing. And then we can sell this 4/4 to pick up the 3/3. The 3/6, excuse me.
Yeah, I like that. I
like
want to
that
get
too.
this grease bot. Guaranteed, just you need the grease bot. It's
You
just what are
do.
you selling? I guess. I think it's the
Pair.
4/4 that you. Yeah, just
You sell the 4/4 to buy it, and then I also think you sell the pair, unless you want to. Unless
oh, then you just sell the pair. Oh yeah, just sell the
Mm,
Witchwood.
witch
Whatever I
wing.
guess is fine. Witch wing.
I kind of like selling the
Witch
pair personally.
Witchwood. Witch wing. We're just really going for that
The
triple, I
witches.
guess. The
Yeah, we're really,
witches.
really holding on. To be fair though, that is such a concept, right? Like trying to decide when do you let go
Yeah.
of. Like I'm a pair gamer. I love being a pair gamer, but you sometimes you gotta let go, and it's like
The-
it's a struggle to figure out that balance. I feel like
That
sometimes.
5-3 and the 3-3 brothers are just.
Interesting.
I think we are losing our first player here. The odds are certainly in
Someone's
Caesar's favor.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
telling the people at home. Yeah,
Telling the
that's what I
people
like to
at
hear.
home.
We like to hear that one.
Do we want to? Should I have kept it a secret until
No.
we saw? Okay.
No, you don't have to do it. This is your time to shine. You do whatever you want.
Well, we're still spectating Steffi, so this round because we were commentating
Oh,
on
gotcha.
Blue Jay. So 15 for Blue Jay. Now we'll flip over to my Adon.
Who is that? That Fire Emblem. Aw.
Fire
Emblem
Emblems.
taking an 8th here. We've got a first game and an 8th the second. However, not the best hero pick. So like it is what it is. You do your best and then you move on.
Yep. So now we're on my Anadon, who is spectating Suzuru, who is on 4 health.
So
Yeah,
Zuru's
a
at 4
couple of
health.
pairs.
Partridge in a pear tree.
Cartridge in a pear tree.
Sell everything. Trust me.
Sell everything.
So Steffi doing some coaching from the sidelines, but Suzuru can't hear, so it's okay.
Oh no, I'm not talking about Suzuru. I'm trying
Yeah.
to help Blue Wolf out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Suzuru doesn't need my help. Suzuru's saying pretty. Suzuru's got them pairs. We love again pair gamers.
Yep.
Playing though,
Pair gamers
Blue
indeed.
Jay. Oh, but Blue Jay's Murlocs. So again, Murlocs struggle with these divine shields. So even if they have like some cute poison shenanigans going on, the divine shields can really make it difficult for that to be important. So
Are we going for the next pair?
be thinking about it. Do it. Do
We
it.
got
pair
all the
gamer.
pairs.
Pair gamer. Take it
Got
from your
bronze.
enemies.
Oh.
Okay, I guess we'll roll.
Oh.
Oh, there's a
We
Grazer
love that.
Crazy.
Oh, yes. Get it. Yes.
Get it.
Oh
We
no.
want it
Oh
now.
no.
Time.
Throw
Hurry.
it. Throw
Time.
it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Put it first. Put it first. Put it first.
Oh.
Negative on that particular.
That's not good.
That is not good.
Oh,
And that is
no.
a bit. Ooh, okay. Oh, and that is. Oh.
Everything
Ouch.
gets buffed though.
Everything does get buffed, but we did lose all of our divine shields, which were pretty nice.
Yeah, they were pretty, weren't they? Ooh, that living is
Yeah, that's
really
pretty big.
important.
It needs to get the. Oh, and the bronze warden gets the buff. That is huge. Oh, and the press. Yeah,
Oh wow.
this is
Okay.
able to survive that one. That was not looking good. That was
I was-
pretty lucky considering.
That was pretty fugly.
That was
And-
pretty stressful.
Oh yeah.
2 people are down. Superhero taking the 7th,
Oh,
and
Missouri
who
gets to
is
play
this?
the
Wild
ghost.
9 taking 6th.
Wow.
That's rough.
Our new stream up, Wild 9.
Wait. Superhero lost to Fire Emblems, who was dead. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Wow. Oh no, you hate to see it. That just shows you sometimes these ghosts can sneak up on you. Never.
Yeah, I mean they
underestimate a
maybe just played the
ghost.
strongest person and got taken out.
Yeah, maybe a lot of times when you see that you're playing a ghost, especially a ghost that took 15, you're like, oh, well, I can just like level
Yeah.
and make myself weaker and blah 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 to prepare for the next turn. That can hit you. I like what's going on over here with Susuru. Playing the dead guy, you're kind of just like you have so much freedom. I think we just buy the 3/1? Do we just keep it moving for more triples? But even so, like we said before, you gotta be careful because You never
Gotta be
know
careful.
what the ghost has, and you don't want to be on that receiving end.
Yeah, are we thinking this is just a, Dread Admiral hero power it and roll one more time? I guess we have one more
Yeah.
roll. Why didn't
You
we
don't even
roll
need the hero
first?
power. Maybe you just buy the 5/5 because it's money. You're
Sure,
gonna
or
take the
the Hogger?
Hogger. See, I think sometimes people get debated. This is turn 11. I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think we need the Hogger. I like to take in. Wow. I like taking. That would. Oh, I would be so sad if I died. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at this board. I would be so upset.
Wait, why didn't we take the Murazon? That would have been insane. Did we
Right?
get our triple bronze warden if that's what
Right?
we wanted?
Especially when you know that they're dragons.
Yeah.
But what I was saying though, I do think it's a little late for
Hogger.
Hogger. Yeah, turn
Yeah.
11 just doesn't seem like a good fit, especially when people are dying, which means people are high caliber. Like they got some stuff. They got the goodies.
People are dying out here.
People be dying.
All right, now the
Oof.
Hogger is in the hand. That's something.
That's oh, but now the teammates are playing each other again. The boys out here playing each other. Playing all these games. Oh, I should probably switch. Poor Blue Wolf. I've been hanging out with them all game, but maybe I'm their good luck charm.
The stress.
I'm their good luck charm. I know, just Steffi's
Steffi's
eyes.
watching me.
Can I go to Blue Jay? I could go to
Go
Let
go
me
to Blue
Mewee.
Jay. That's fine. Or
I'll
who?
go. I think I'm gonna go to Mewee. I don't want to like
Yeah, that's
spectate
fine.
my teammates because I feel like that's
Yeah, we got one more turn with Mayana done with Suzuru, and then we'll transition over to your screen.
Sounds good.
All right. Will we find a triple? No.
Why
Looks
is
like
your
the answer
6/7
no.
last? You're playing your teammate. I mean, they have 40. They have seconds, so like they have time. You're playing your teammate. Are they communicate? I'm gonna stop. See, this is what I do.
Sometimes
can
you
ask
don't
Suzuru.
notice, and it's too late.
I think you
You
notice
also
how
want
he
to
stopped,
utilize
so I
your
think he
mana.
realized. I think he noticed. Interesting that we're getting the pirate stuff.
Yeah,
I
I don't
really
I
like
don't
our
know what
Divine
that's
Shield
about.
build. I really do. I like our
Did
Divine
we
Shield
just say
stuff.
me too? Did we just say like, oh, we're transitioning to pirates? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think we can get there at this point.
No, I think you put your 6/7 first.
Turn
I mean, I
12
guess you're
salty
a
looter.
4. You're a
Ugh.
4, so you don't want to die. But you have 26/19. You're gonna buff your board. If you kill Terpsy,
Terpsy's at
Oh
11.
yeah.
that's what I'm
This
saying.
is
Like
this
I
is a dead
don't.
Terpsy, I think.
Is it a tie? That's what it is, isn't it?
This is
It's a tie.
this is.
I think
I'm frustrated.
it's a dead Terpsy.
I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself.
Murderous teammates. I get it.
I just
Okay.
don't understand why
Oh
our 6 drops
no,
are
it's
at the
not.
end.
We're not getting the bounces either. With the Holy Meckerel, we didn't get the bounces at all.
No, that was a big thing.
That was big.
Maybe it was an
Oh.
executive decision between the
Oh,
teammates.
we get a chance for a new. We get it. Oh, we get one. Oh no.
The
I have
oh
some
no's
thoughts
come out.
that I'm keeping to myself.
Oh,
because
18 to the dome, and
That you know how that could have been avoided.
Terpsy.
by taking the
understand?
6/7 off.
Are we gonna? Yeah, can we read the room there? All right, cool. All right, Terpsy unfortunately taking a 5th. My boy, it's okay.
All right, so
We
we're
got the cute top 4 doing their thing.
switching over to Steffi view.
That's me. All right, gang. Welcome to
That's me.
Murlocs. That's me. We got Murloc land going in, coming in hot. Once we hit the third brand, spicy,
That's
dicey,
a big swole fin.
right?
That is swole.
You like how he's the only one that's poisoned too. He's so thick and like on top of it, he's like, yeah, I got a little poison.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He
I
kept
guess he's the
poison
one
on me.
surviving the fights and just keeps getting them.
rocking everybody. What's up?
He's stealing all the poison buffs. So we're seeing Mewee going against Blue Wolf. So again, we got 2 teammates duking it out. Oh, look, double blues are here. Nice. I'm interested to see how they try to tie this one.
You can see Blue Wolf, at least on my view. Sorry, Blue Wolf is.
Mm.
Yeah, you can see if I can do this here. Bam.
Interesting. I think this looks like it's going to be fairly close. These getting these double bombs is so spicy. Can we talk? Hold on. Can we talk about?
Oh!
Oh, you
Oh!
sniped.
That snipe was huge.
That snipe was huge. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. You're at 25 though, so you're okay being the one who takes the L. And you only take 5, 6, 9, 14's not 25. You did significantly more damage than it was only supposed to be 8 to 9 damage.
And it turned into a big 1-4.
A big, a big one for it. But it happens to the best. So now we got Mewy going against Blue Jay, who is also doing some Murloc shenanigans. At least that's what it says. Ooh,
More
swole,
swole.
swole. All we know is swole.
All we know is swole.
We don't skip any days. We do legs and upper. Push and pull days, always. Ooh,
Always.
always.
Oh, another begurgle.
Do it. Do it. Get rid of these seers. We
Get
don't
the
need them. We don't want that tripled.
begurgs.
We want them in the pool. Yeah. Yeah. I think I was gonna say I actually really liked having the pairs here because you know your opponent is Murlocs. Ooh.
Oh!
Ooh, it's spicy.
A little delicious bran muffins going on.
Little fan muffins. Little spice and dice. All
A
right,
little
let's
bit
see
of
what happens.
fiber. You know?
Ooh, cute. I do love the selfless moment.
Oh, double selfless. Where's it going?
Mhm.
Lots of gets
Ooh,
both attacks in. Wow, that was
lucky
pretty
ducklings.
sweet.
You hit
Oh,
the
it does
best
not hit the bear. Yeah,
ones.
those were the best ones.
Couldn't be
It's
us.
insane. Oh,
We
it
don't
gets
know
the
what
poison on there. Ah!
we don't know what that feels like.
Oh
Is this
no.
gonna be a tie? Close to a
It
tie.
is gonna be a loss there, and Mewy gets taken out. Just
Mhm.
those divine shields perfectly lining up.
Yeah, that was gorgeous. Yui taking the 4th spot, and Blue Wolf looks like Blue Wolf taking 3rd. Yeah,
Wow.
did I say that right? Yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
who are you spectating, my Done?
Suzuru.
Okay.
All right.
Steffi, you're.
Against
I just
Blue
got
Jay.
kicked out, so I'm gonna go spectate the other friend who's in, which is Blue Jay.
Okay.
Yeah, because Blue Wolf. Oh, it was
Blue
teammates.
Jay.
Oh wait, no, yeah, the teammates got taken out. So we got Suzuru and Blue Jay coming in hot.
All right. So I got spectating my Anodon, who is doing Suzuru. So
Awesome. I like how that Hogger's still in the hand.
Yeah, it was a
He's
big
just hanging
pickup.
out.
What do you mean?
I just love it.
I think
guess
there
we're
was a
looking.
Foe Reaper there. That would have actually been a triple Foe Reaper. And I think that was one of the options when we got the Hogger was a Foe Reaper.
Interesting.
So,
Oh.
care about that.
I like the selfless though, I'm not gonna lie. I wonder if I hope it's gonna be hard to hit. They both only have 2 selflesses. Oh, this is when you're deciding, do I play this unstable ghoul? So Blue Jay has an unstable ghoul in hand. But their specific build benefits from having their selfless. I'm not gonna
Oh.
tell anybody at home what's happening, so we're gonna
Oh.
find out together. Oh, is something happening? Things are happening.
There were just
Changes.
some moves were made, but in the end of the day, they just
They're just
resulted
moves.
in more divine shields. It's always good. Oh, and there goes. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Ah!
A lot's going on. Oh no, it hit the
Oh,
one you
does
didn't
not
want
hit
it to
the right
hit.
one.
It
Yeah,
hit the
that
one
was
you didn't want it to
the
hit that
one you
time.
don't want.
Oh, but it hit the
That was a big
foe.
one.
Is it a bubble popper? There you
Oh
go.
no.
Oh, I think this is a win though.
I do too.
Suzuru
Yeah, Suzuru's gonna take that
with
that
the
The
victory.
big
First.
fat dubs.
take that first, Suzuru.
Grease
Oh,
pot.
and we get to see Blue Jay fade to gray as he laid down. So
They did
We
great.
didn't say that. That was Saki. He did. Blue Jay did well. They got fourth and second. Like that's really good. They're the only player. Oh, Mui also got third and fourth. So they're the two players that top four both times. So congrats to both players. And congrats to Subaru to taking that first, as well as Fire Emblem taking first for the previous game. Not an easy task.
nope.
With this caliber of players, I'll tell you what.
That was pretty amazing to actually get a couple people on cams there for Battlegrounds. I'm sure once we notify the players a little bit earlier, they'll jump in a little bit better.
They'll be
more
into
better.
it.
Yep.
They'll be ready.
Yep.
I mean, it's funny to see people's reactions. So
yeah,
I know I'm an expression filled. Myself and Riots, we are our expression filled people. So I feel like other people have to be like that too. So I'm sure it's just a good time to watch.
Yeah, it's always fun to see. I'm glad the THL made the decision to kind of use the OBS Ninja program that we've been using to capture all our players in stream matches as well as BGs now. So trying to factor that all in. So
So let me see if there's. I'm gonna refresh and see if we can get more data. So we still have a few players from the green as well as the blue lobby that need to put in their information. But let me just hit a refresh and see if I can see where the teams are standing right now.
and where did my Anodon go? He went all silent.
I'm right here.
Okay,
I'm right here.
there you are. Okay,
We missed you
Don't
for a second. We thought you left us.
he's probably.
I was just looking over the current week here, seeing how my teammates did. Tuna didn't report his second score yet.
Maybe that means he's still in there kicking
Maybe he's in the
butt.
top two. Yeah, I hope so.
Love to see
Hope
it.
so.
Um,
Let's see.
yeah, so right now the standings are still more or less the same, but again, we're still waiting on a few players to update their points. So I don't 100% believe this is as reflective as it should be. So obviously take what I'm saying for those at home with, a grain of salt or whatever that phrase is.
Or if
Right now we still have whatever it is, right? We got Crafty on Monkey still sitting in first place, followed by Risky Refresh still sitting in second. Daryl and Flurgle OnlyFans with third place, and then Donned eighth and fourth place. So Mayan, our teams are still in the top four. Let's go.
What?
Let's go, baby.
Wow. It's unbelievable to me.
That's all we need to. We just gotta stay in the top four.
Just
till after
top
week
4.
7.
Oh.
And then we're the bestest in the world.
And then there's no one better.
That's
There's
it.
not a
That's
single.
it. No one can tell us otherwise.
Donde hard carrying. I understand. So
I won't listen if they try to. But side comment, my cat just slammed my door shut and it scared the living crap out of me. She's chasing a bug. So I know everybody at home probably wanted to know that, but I just got really scared. But we're fine now.
Cats do that lovely scare thing, especially when you're walking down the stairs and they weave in between your legs. So
especially when you have your headset in and you can't hear anything, but you see the door slam shut. You're like, what?
WTF, cat?
No one's here with me.
So how many weeks left do we have BGs right now?
So
2?
This was week 4. Is that correct? Did I say that
5?
right? Let me
Is it
go
week
and just
5?
double check.
I don't know. I'm just here along for the ride.
Don't worry, I got you. Wait, this was week 5?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Shut up. No way.
Yeah, this is week 5.
We have 2 more weeks.
No.
6 and 7. We have week 6 and week 7.
So we got 2 more weeks. So it's KNOW, people, that Mayanadon keeps on saying. No.
No.
We're in the know now.
We're in the know.
So we got week
Man,
6, week
I
7.
need to do better.
So it's a battle like with the standings right now. Where are we at?
That's what I was saying before. So like it still looks like not a lot has changed from the previous week. Again, still kind of waiting for a few of these points to pop in, but
Yep.
just kind of looking at the players versus the points that we have already. It looks like I have a feeling the top 4 is going to stay. At least maybe one team might pop up above another one, but it looks like the top 4 is going to remain the Crafty Monkeys, Risky Refresh, Daryl and Flurgle OnlyFans, and Don to 8th. So you love to see it. But what's interesting is the 5th through 8th place, they are all
so
still
close.
very close in points.
Yeah.
But it's tough because if there is a little bit of a gap between them and 4th place, like you just got to get top 4. So these next 2 weeks, everybody got work.
Yeah, I gotta get it together. This was a bad week for me, so
Yeah.
got to figure it out for next week for us.
A tie for 7th. And
Oh,
then
you don't have to read it out. You don't have
and
to.
then tie
It's
for
fine.
4 and 6. Yeah.
It's fine. You don't have to read it out. I don't
No,
understand.
but you know what? But here, wait, why don't I
Ties are
not even
points,
see your
too.
name? Where are you? Oh, you're up here.
No,
But
don't
you have
even.
47.3 points. That is respectable.
It's respectable. Yeah, I'll take it.
What's
Yeah, so there
Donde
you
got?
go. That's your
37. See,
contribution.
you're 10 more than that
I'm-
fool.
I know. That's all I need. As long as I'm more than Donde, I'm happy.
You're more better than Donde right now.
More better.
Yeah, you are contributing nicely to your team. And then you got Jammies coming in high 56, but it's Jammies. You know, that's what Jammies does.
And you get
Yeah, he got a first this week, so
He did. He's feeling himself. And then you got Brushy, who right now has 51, but is going to have a few more than that as well. So like your teams, you guys are doing well. You know, and then we got Riots with 68.5. We're gonna have Suzuru now with 66.8. We got Steffi with 59.3. And Terpsy's got 22.
Pretty
That's
good.
fine.
Pretty
We're
good.
all good. We're doing it. We're doing it live.
Terpsy's got 22.
We're doing it live. We're doing it well. I feel kind of bad for Terpsy this week though, but it's okay. It happens.
It's all good.
Certainly does.
As long as they're having fun and the teammates are having fun with them, that's all that matters. So,
Listen, when Bob tells me that he's rooting for me, that's all I need to hear.
yep. Reassurance.
Oh, never
from
mind.
Bob.
Brushy did not get. He got 7.
Oh, just
So-
failed to report.
He's
Just too
like,
upset.
Yep.
Nah.
Well,
I get it.
If you're not
I
8th,
get it.
you're 7th, right?
Well, that might put us at risk here. We gotta do well next week. That's okay.
You guys will do well next week.
Well, that pretty much wraps up our evening for the night, folks. I really
Yeah, it
appreciate you
does.
guys for tuning in to the Pro Series match, which was fantastic, going to the distance.
He's going the distance.
and then we joined the match there for the first round, which ended up having, oh God, who was first? Oh, Fire Emblems. Jeez, blanked out. Pretty
You're referring
bad.
to us? Yep. Fire Emblems took first the first round, and then Suzuru took first the second round.
Yeah. So
It's all good stuff.
exactly. I want to thank our wonderful casters here with Myandon doing the double set tonight and Steffi joining in and doing the Battlegrounds thing, giving us some flavor flav.
That's all we know.
Yep.
We appreciate you, Saku, though. Let's be real.
Hey.
You're out here holding it down.
I love you both. You know, that's how it goes.
Oh,
So.
we love you too.
You guys want to wave to all our fans out there? And
I'm waving.
We will.
Yeah, you can't see this.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Can you guys feel it?
Feel it.
Can you feel my wave?
We will be
wave.
back next Friday for week 6, which is going to probably determine the playoffs there for Battleground Series. So it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, honestly, it's gonna be spicy.
Exactly. All right. Good night from everybody on our side, and have a great week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.